afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there, YouTube land. This is Moz. We're coming to you with another episode of Moz's Toy Box, Toy Photography Talk, and we're going to have a great, exciting show for you today. An awesome panel. Let's say hello to the ones that are here already because, you know, they like to be punctual, and I appreciate that. So we got Pablo and Mike with us today. How you guys doing?
What's going on? Chip.
It's been a crazy week, man. And of course, who else has been punctual but our viewers? Noble Young, Binnikin, and I am T.J. Williams. All were punctual. So very nice to be on time, isn't it? It's very, very nice. I can tell
that TJ.
But yeah, we should have Harry, I believe, pop in. He said he was going to anyway. We'll see. Trevor, I should hope will be here soon. And yeah, it's been a crazy, crazy week, man. Mike, you almost didn't make it today. You said you might be late, and
well, you know, it's California weather. You know, they cry when there's no rain, and then they cry when there's rain, and you know, they don't know what to do, and you know, and then I deliver gas for a living, so every gas station is like, you know, running low right now, and they got to get filled up. So it's just like, you know, it's always something.
You just have to cry.
I have to cry, man.
Yeah. Can't rain all the time.
Yeah, right. The crow. There you go. Can't rain all the time.
But yeah, man, it's been crazy, man. And Sir Dork is now back on Instagram.
Yes.
If you guys need his information, his new information is in the description below. His link tree, or it's not link tree, but the equivalent thereof. But it's got his new Instagram in there. So yeah, guys, he's now back. He's already surpassed me.
Yeah, he's a popular guy, man.
I'm a little jealous. You know, it's cool. It's cool.
He's a little salty. He's a little salty.
Just a little salty. What's up, Six Scale Steve? How you doing today?
What's going on, Steve?
I didn't highlight everybody, so let me highlight people. Tom, I am TJ Williams. I hope we have a nice, funny one from you today, Tom. I really do, because I like your. It's a trap. It's always fun. And of course, Noble Young. I don't understand. Am I missing something? He keeps it on with his face orange, frowning, and he's like, challenge Henry. Who is he talking about? Who what?
Well, it's because for some reason the emojis are not loading up on your end. But if you look at the YouTube chat itself, you see the emojis.
But what's challenge Henry?
I'm not sure what he means by that, but the little angry face and then the hand, that's an emoji.
Okay. Oh yeah, and I see he gave you some emojis too. But
Yes.
what's challenge Henry? I don't know what challenge Henry is.
Harry, I don't know.
It just drives me crazy. But there's Trevor. Trevor, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Trevor?
Dude, Trevor,
It's being a bitch today, man.
I went and did it. I ordered 2 Mythic Legions last night of the Necro.
I know. I was like,
Whoa!
He's
But I was
going down
very
that rabbit hole.
And can you pass this along? Why can't they use PayPal? Because I was really hoping when I got in there to use PayPal to split that up a little bit.
PayPal's a motherfucker to some of these retailers, man. There's a couple of people who don't use PayPal anymore. I can't remember who. I just saw another retailer was like, yeah, we don't like PayPal.
I would have bought more figures if I could have
good.
split the payments. And
Well,
PayPal
I mean, you
wouldn't
can
have
always
split.
do like Klarna or something like that. I think. I don't know if they. I don't know
I'm
if
not
you have to
familiar with
use.
any of
I don't know. Whatever. I mean, you know, credit card, man.
Yeah,
Put it
that's
on the credit card.
The wife sees that one, so I can't do credit card. I can do
How about the
debit
shop,
card.
that shop app? Is
You
that
know
the
what you
same?
do? Here's what you do. When you've got some extra money, go and buy the gift cards, man. Go buy yourself a gift card, and then the next time there's a pre-order comes up, you got that.
You know, I got the ones that I really wanted though. I got
Okay.
what's her name? The blue chick,
Beastmaster.
Beastmaster, and I got one of the skeletal
Belualith.
horse.
Yeah, but
I got her and a skeletal horse, and I was like,
Oh, you got the horse. Nice.
Yeah, listen,
nice.
man. Like, you know how it is. Later on, like, there's shows and stuff. I'll be getting some extras, so you know, down the line, if you ever need.
yeah,
some.
let me know because you know I
I'm
went
your-
too
I'm
crazy
your-
with this kind of stuff.
I'm your Mythic Legion's pimp or dealer or whatever.
Dealer,
you
there we
wanna
go.
call it.
So the
Yeah,
first one's free then, right?
First one's
The
free,
first
yeah.
one's free.
First
Yeah.
one's free, yeah.
Okay.
She was definitely one I wanted to get though because I thought she looked great.
In all honesty, it does work that way because
I've
once you
done
get
that
one,
to some people, man.
once you get one,
done
you
that
can't
to some
stop.
TJ says it's pretty basic this week. His pictures, so we'll take a look at that here in a minute. Benikin, Noble Young speaks his own language and usually to himself. Oh, well, okay. And Cholo Figs, what's up, guy? What's going on?
Hey, what's
man?
up, Cholo Figs?
Welcome.
What's going on,
Welcome.
Man? Good dude.
What's up, dude? What?
Cholo Figs, good dude. Just saying, good dude. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna start with me today because I know everybody. I know Pablo's already done this, but I think I broke.
But you always start with you.
It's nothing new.
I just think that this guy knocked it out of the park today.
This week, start with me.
This shot,
like it's a new thing.
It's a beautiful shot, man.
It is
rightly so. It was a great shot.
It is.
It broke the internet. Did it?
No, it didn't. It broke my internet because Instagram doesn't usually share my stuff, and it's at least got just as much traction as the one Toy Pick community is shared of mine. So
yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I've got another one of these in the work that I've already done. This is the pose behind me. And Pablo's seen it because I was talking to him last night.
Nice.
I ordered
You
this
got the
LED
Earth.
moon.
Got the Earth, yeah.
Yeah, I ordered this LED Earth. Excuse me. Yeah, and
Nice.
it's I'll go ahead and give you a taste.
Nice.
Yes.
Right on.
That's good, man. You got the Earth lit properly. That's cool.
That
So
was hard, man.
sunrise on the moon?
I had to come back with a brush and actually darken this
Darken
in
that up,
in
yeah.
Lightroom because it's able to let light through it, so it wasn't able to get dark enough to make it look like
His
nighttime.
finger is just taken out of all of Great Britain right there. It's
Yeah, I was gonna say it's sunrise in Europe, right? Is that what it looks
Well,
like?
I had to do South America here because
South America, okay.
on the globe itself, that's the only continent that actually looks like it's supposed to. Like North America is kind of stretched funny, and Greenland is huge. So I was like, we'll center on South America because that one looks like South America. So
Looks good though. Looks good.
but it's not bad, it's not bad. This worked out pretty well. I mean, he's holding it here, although I got a 6-scale stand up there propping it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just really proud of what I've been doing here. I used the big
Yeah,
soft
looks
box
good.
for both of these.
nice. Look at you.
On one side though, on this side here, it was a soft box with a blue
Nice.
color correction gels, not an actual blue gel, which I didn't realize when I bought it.
Oh,
It doesn't quite make it blue on its own. But and on this side, I had the Ulanzi light going. With
what do you mean it doesn't make it blue? You're using a gel?
Yeah, but it's like a color correction gel, so it's not really
Oh,
blue. It's like
but you can get a set of just gels and cut them down to fit whatever you need. Man, I used to do that when I had some like video lights. Like I just cut down like regular gels, and then you got a lot more variety.
That's what I'm going to end up doing because what I bought doesn't really suffice for what I was trying to do.
But
so,
it's a soft box. Look at the big box on Maz.
I was gonna say, Moss, too, on that moon shot, if you've got the sun rising on one side, the moon has to be light on the other side. So if we're gonna be technical, we need some moonlight on that other side. I'm just saying.
Just a little tiny
Well,
bit.
I mean, I got some of the light here from his little glowing stuff, kind of lighting the top of the Earth here.
There you go.
Hey, for all we know, Galactus ate the moon already. I mean,
Yeah,
Well, he
yeah,
may
he's
be the
already
moon.
eaten the moon.
He may be the
And he
moon.
knocked out all the power too.
There you go.
Yeah. He may just
Eddie
be the moon.
Rodriguez said that would make a stick trading card.
Mhm.
Dude, I
Mhm.
love this figure, man. He is just phenomenal to shoot.
Yeah.
But he's huge, and
Yeah, he's huge. All right.
you can't get his arms across his chest at all because it all impacts his
Mhm.
armor. So that's
Yeah.
the big drawback with posing him.
Sentinel was the same way, man. I bought 2 to shoot 2, and I'm like, I did 1 in a shot for the X-Men, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get 2 of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You get the
So you
14
didn't get
millimeter
Galactus, though, right? You just got the
I did go
Sentinel?
Galactus, yeah.
Oh,
I
you did?
just opened it up, like literally
Oh.
last week, though.
Mine took a
Second
dive off
whatever.
the table this week.
That's why I have mine, both that and the Sentinel on the floor, because I just do not trust them.
Well, I had one of those nice IKEA tables, so it's kind of slick. It has,
Mhm.
and I mean, he's standing here fine because this has got like a cutting, one of those cutting mats on it, so it's not
Mhm.
slick. But yeah, thankfully he was far back enough on the table that he hit the table first and then hit the ground. But that
You gotta
ground is concrete. That ground is concrete. There's no carpet. There's no nothing.
Ooh, you need carpet underneath that, man. That and you got to take a level to those IKEA tables, man.
You're
You put 'em
a
together
brave
yourself, you
man
gotta
to
make
do
sure
that.
they're-
Well,
Yeah.
now he doesn't stand there by himself. I mean, when I put him on there to take the shot, I put one of my boards down that I
You should
use.
just put the watcher there to watch it. You just like put him.
Dude, I want to order him too, but he's a Diamond Select, so we'll get to that. I had to buy the Mythic Legions though, so that's how it went.
Good call on that, though. Good call.
Yeah. I guess we'll see when they come out when I have them. So we have a lot of people tagged this week, and we have some new people. I saw people in the hashtag too, so I need to bring that up.
I'm glad the hashtags are working. I wasn't aware
well,
that they were working again.
I don't know if they're working per se, but I did
We're working better
see
at least than
Yeah.
There's 1,155 posts on that hashtag. I wonder if I'll see them. Oh, these are all new.
Since last week?
I don't know. Shoot.
Wow. It's going to be a long show.
We better do this. We better do this round robin again.
Mine's even in here.
And,
Wow.
and I guarantee you half of those are Casper's.
Oh,
But
yes.
no, obviously, I'm working again because you guys aren't seeing.
I'm sure you got a lot in there, Pablo.
Yeah, I did. I
Like,
did.
my shots are actually in here, which is unusual because usually I'm not in the hashtags. That's why I know they're broken. But if my stuff's here,
I don't have a shot in there. I didn't take
No,
a shot.
you do
in
right there.
Mine
but
probably isn't.
obviously
No,
not
that was
everything's
last
Makes it
showing.
in. I don't know why.
That was
Yeah,
last
it's not
week's.
showing us everything. That's
Yeah, it's
weird.
not. And it's showing old stuff
blocking
too,
me
though.
or something, man. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Well, there's a
Shazam.
couple of new ones that are in here that aren't on the tag. Let's I have the tag still. Here's the tagged. Just want to try to mix and match what's tagged and what's not.
I guess I'll have to tag you.
There's one from Harry. I could see Pablo. You get to know people's shooting style, and you can pick out whose photos are whose when you
I don't
scroll
like
through.
bugging people with tags, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah. And Jason that doesn't like when you tag him. That's for sure. All right. Let's start with this one because I've never seen it before. This was 7 days ago. Is it the Rebotech?
No. Well, yes, it is.
They're so tiny. Wow.
I think that's the Rebotech. Yeah, it is a Rebotech. Yep.
I think they're posting the Rebotech just to make me mad. I think they've been watching and they saw I was so happy about the Batman versus TMNT ones that I have that kind of look
Those
like
are
this.
great. I love those. Except they don't really move that well, but
Yeah. But this is the same type of character design, these Rebotech ones. So across the toy multiverse and grown as men's toys, I don't know who posted what.
They're probably collaborating with Grown Ass Men Toys.
Okay.
That's why.
yeah, but who's? They're just. Oh, it's not on here. They didn't post each other's.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So Pablo, man, you're the turtle aficionado out of the group. I'm kind of a spectator at it. So go ahead, jump into it.
I don't like that both turtles have their backs at us. That's the only issue. That's the only issue I really have with it is that they're both. Because I mean, if they're even if they're sparring each other, one will be facing his back towards us, and the other one won't. They should be. So I don't know why both their backs are facing us. That's the only thing that's.
Unless one's a southpaw, and the other one's not, then they would be facing like that.
The lighting's not that bad. I think I would have dropped this shot from a lower angle a little bit. But other than that, I mean, the shot looks pretty cool. It's clean, it's clear, it's sharp. Except for Mikey's face is not as sharp as I would want it to be. It looks like it's got a little bit of blur on it. But
it's not quite in focus. It looks like the knee.
Is it the knee or the elbow? I can't really make.
It's at the elbow depth though, because that ankle in front is also sort of more in focus than.
Thank you, Docinator. Appreciate it.
But the shot, the composition is pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, I would have shot it at a lower angle, and I would flip Mikey so we see his
all
front.
the glorious Mikiness.
Yeah, because at least you know that the main attention, your main focal attention is Mikey.
Yeah, because you missed this whole. I mean, the cool spinning Chucks over here. Because I mean, he's obviously in the same pose, and yeah, you can see the Chuck now that you know what to look for. But until I went and looked at this and said, "Oh wait, he's got the Chucks there. Is it there?" You know, then I'm like, "Oh yeah, there's the."
Yeah, you can sort of see it there, but yeah,
kind of lose it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, across the toy multiverse, man. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. That is who posted it, right? Or is it?
No, yeah, I believe it should be him. He just tagged Grown Ass Men Toys to help push his account.
Gotcha.
They hope push your account. Like, that's the whole point behind their whole.
No. What's up, Commander Green?
Oh,
hey everybody, this.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on, man. This is 60 Salad. That was October. All right,
I remember seeing this.
Yeah, so do I.
You remember seeing it?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
This is Pablo.
Yeah, that one's recent.
A lot of time on Pablo.
I like that one.
I love that Magnus figure.
Yeah,
he does love this figure.
Nice framing, man, with the stuff in the background. And it's nice in that.
I like that the whole axe isn't even visible. I like that. I mean, that it's that's a good choice on that axe. Keeping it low.
The one thing I mentioned to him that I kind of, and again, it's not a deal breaker either way, but I was like, the way that this orange is falling off, it's kind of like a globe of fire, and I would like to have seen a little hint of like a night sky maybe in that darker area. That's just me.
It's fallen off to darkness, I guess. I don't know.
I like it. I love the warm, ambery kind of warmth to it. I love the texture that shows. I really like the relaxed feel of the half visible, battle head of the axe, and that slant he's got. I think that's a good looking shot.
Here cropping off the axe doesn't hurt it at all. You know what I mean? Like if it was like the top of it, or
maybe he's holding it upside down. We don't know. What's the story? Why are you
really not creating a tangent here? Because it's not it's part of the figure. It's like in line with the figures.
Yeah, looks good.
Anyway,
cool.
Let's see. Is there anything else new here? I don't think that was new.
I'm not sure what you guys went over last week because I wasn't here.
That's 2 days ago. That's new.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
A new photo. What? A new photo toy. Thank you. I got it now. Got some G.I. Joe stuff going here. Mike,
is that Ennui? Is that Ennui? Is that how you spell it? No, that's an E. Sorry, never mind.
Anuel photo.
Annual. Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Mike, what are your thoughts, man?
Right on. Well, first, thanks for sharing, Mr. Annual.
That's probably right. Annual.
I'll just give it 2 attempts, so I don't really make it bad. I'll just stop at 2 attempts. So thanks for sharing. I like this shot. There's that pose on his arm and his elbow. All angled back like that. I like that it's able to pose like that, and I can definitely see, the story here. The eyes in the back. I like to have a third character in the back. I mean, that's good. Trios are good. Sometimes better than just 2 figures. He's not doing much in the back. He's kind of watching the guy get hammered, I guess. But I think it's a good looking shot. I don't know the eye effect, the bright eye effect in the back. There's some real sharp blades on that lens flare. Some real sharp rays on that.
Yeah, I would have feathered that out a bit more.
Yeah, feathered that out a little bit more. But aside from that, I mean, there's a story here. There's tension. It's lit, and I think you probably did a little atmosphere stuff in here also. I think it's a fine looking shot. Good job.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mike. With those, the eyes are also. There's a real high contrast going on back there, and my eye just keeps getting pulled to that guy's face. And that's not the focus of the shot. The focus of the shot should be on your foreground character beating up your character. So, everybody doesn't have to be a star. You know what I mean? He's a background character. He should be relegated to the background, maybe even more in shadow than he is.
I do like that he
block a little light or something from him too, just to keep him back there.
I do like that he's looking at the camera though.
Yeah,
like it gives that
the background character.
No, the foreground character.
Yeah.
Because he's not looking down at who he's about to shoot. He's looking directly at the camera.
Isn't he?
Like
Oh, I can't tell.
Like we're interrupting him.
Yeah, or either that he's showing you what's going to happen to you next. Like
it's hard to tell where he's looking, but yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that could be either way. It could be interpreted that way. That's kind of cool.
I think overall, though, the picture is pretty tight, man. I like
the picture's tight. Yeah.
Composition is very nice. I mean, you got your triangulated there. It's all contained. There's nothing. That one thing in the foreground on the bottom is a little distracting.
Yeah,
but, like not enough to make it. I did make note of it. Sorry, but everything else looks really good. And your story and your composition is really, really good. I just keep your focus, your point of contrast, your highest point of contrast on your key character, you know what I mean, or characters, you know what I mean? Those two guys in front should be like the focus, the most lit, stuff like that.
All right, let's move on here. Let's see if we got anything else that came out recently. That's August, so I think we already went over that one.
Is there a way to organize these things?
These are the top posts because it's not showing me everything. This is 3 days ago. 6 Kill Reviews. Mando and Bo-Katan. These are the Hot Toys ones. Okay. So Trevor, you do 1/6. I'll let you jump into that. Sometimes
nice poses. This is all about the framing. It's a difficult one to frame. You've set yourself up for being like a Dutch angle because you've got the arms outstretched to either side opposite. It's a tricky one to shoot. Either that or it's going to be like cinematic landscape or something like that where you can see those things. Just think about your story. You got Mando shooting off. I mean, they could be surrounded by people. I suppose that's what they're doing there. But the top, there's a lot of space there, and I can see that you've got the black backdrop. The key to getting, if you want these to be on black, the key to that is like not having any light hit that backdrop. So you've got to move your characters forward when you're lighting them and keep that backdrop far back. And that or there's some settings you can do things with flash, or you can do things with settings where it's a faster shutter speed and you won't get as much light in the background, but that, takes a little more practice with lighting your figures at that point. But good poses. I mean, I like that the firelight, the fire from Bo-Katan's blaster and or rocket launcher is what's that?
Flamethrower.
Oh, it is the flamethrower. Sorry about that. It's casting the flamey light on her, which is good, and on Mando's hand, which it's paid attention to it there. Which is good. Mando's in a little bit of it's tough to light these chrome figures, man. It's a tricky thing to do.
Yeah, you can see
getting the light reflection in the helmet. Little tissue paper, closer to the figures could diffuse that light. You probably need a bigger light though.
Mm-hmm.
But nice poses. It's in focus as far as I can tell. Their helmets. It might just be a little. I'm zooming in, so it might be a little fuzzy, but it looks like the focus is right. So,
I think the harken on something you mentioned earlier. I think we probably wanted to crop this down, and I feel that 6 Scale Reviews wanted to kind of keep this spear like more relevant in the picture, and for that they kind of suffered and didn't crop low enough.
Yeah, don't be afraid. It's not relevant to the shot. You know what I mean? Just because it's there. People who know the franchise are going to know it. You know what I mean? Those are the people who are going to be looking at the shot most likely. And don't worry about cropping off something like that. That's incidental. It doesn't matter. You could take the same shot, crop it up to. I mean, it's not a bad crop, although it's cropped at Mando's knee, but it's cropped at Bo-Katan's thighs. It's just, I would probably. You probably don't have enough information to turn it, but. Even just cropping the top down to crop that off would make it a better shot for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because then you wouldn't start questioning what's going on with this black background.
You'd see less of that, and it might look like smoke or something behind them. You know? I mean, it's less. The more you see of it, the more you realize it's a black cloth drop cloth background or whatever. So.
Yeah. I give a shout out to Casper who just popped in there. What's up? Sorry, I'm late. Work things. So. We'll punish you later. It's
No, he's coming through today. I can feel it.
I don't see these pictures in your on your page, Moss. When I go to your page to the tag, I don't see these pictures.
We're right now on the hashtag.
Yeah, you have to type in the hashtag Toy Moz, and then you'll see these.
Well, maybe you'll see different ones. Who knows? Because this thing's still broken.
No, but this image you're on right now is on the tag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it right there's the top.
Figured I'd pull it up. This is Darth Matter Art. Since we're here, and we just know to skip this one later. Darth Matter Art, man. Pablo. Shazam!
I like the overall lighting. I do like that the way he has some of that light spilled over him on the top from the sun. It really ties it into the background, and I like that you can see the sun or the light creeping in through the cape.
Yeah, that's beautiful right there.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, right there.
Is that a plastic cape though?
Yes, I think it is a plastic cape. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can see some of the that little plastic on the edges where like it wasn't cut completely clean. The only thing that, because he has a lot of headroom on top, I don't understand why he chopped off that 1 foot on the bottom.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's a beautiful shot. I do like the lighting. It seems like his eyes are in focus, his face is in focus, so you're pretty sharp on that. And I do like the pose. It almost looks like he's about to do that hero pose and put his hands on his waist.
Yeah.
So overall, it's a cool shot. I like it.
Yeah.
And Casper says that you're going to be proud, Trevor.
Awesome. Nice.
I'm gonna.
Pretty cool. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead, Mike. If you got anything to say, I'm just gonna try and crop this really quick and like.
Oh yeah, I mean, I agree with Pablo. I like the lighting on this. I think it's a great lighting for this setup, and the way that the light illuminates the bottom edge of the cape. I really dig that natural separation light there. That looks really good. I was looking at the main picture on the page, and trying to look at it on there too. And I just, like Pablo said, I would just question why you cropped it where you did. But aside from that, it's a good looking shot. I like it. I might have did the head with just a little bit of a turn to it, maybe a quarter turn, just to keep all those. He's got a lot of pivot points. I mean, to keep that body with some depth, some dimension to it, some shape, just kind of turn the head just a little bit, or but that's the only thing. It's just an artistic thing. But I think it looks good.
I think
prop.
Yes,
I think something like that. Yeah, that's super quick, but he's a little bit more on the thirds. It makes it a little more interesting, probably even a little more over from the left. But then you don't have the problem with that foot, and it still looks cool. It's still a heroic pose. You know what I mean? Like maybe I might even take it in a little bit more. You got your thirds. You're not going to get them right on a third, but close. That might be a little too much.
Sad about cropping it that high is that you're losing this rim light down here. I really kind of like that. I'm not here. It just kind of adds to the hero quality of the character. I feel.
I think it would have been like. I mean, you can't do anything about it because it's plastic unless you put like a light, like some sort of lume cube, like right behind him, like really brightening up that like light is shining through that cape because it's sort of translucent.
Yeah.
Or like made of silk or something like that.
But even if like
I would sacrifice that for a better crop though.
Honestly. Yeah, even the crop that Trevor just did, and he kept that headroom, then you can put the bars and give it that cinematic look. Also, would have worked great, and it'll because you still get that hero. You still get that hero look because I love the way the sunlight is spilling over his shoulder and wrapping around him. That's
I would love to know if this is an outdoor shot, or if he reproduced. If he did a digital background and reproduced the light, because if he did,
I'm curious too. Yeah,
I'm thinking it's gonna be an outdoor shot.
It does look like it's an outdoor shot, but it's
he perfectly positioned the sun then and found a great place to get it right over his shoulder. And
well, he probably put the sun where he wanted it. Didn't you know he could do that?
I didn't realize you could do that. I'd be shooting outside all the time if I had that kind of control.
Right?
Well,
I have a control.
I want that control.
I want that control.
Even I've never thought about that.
All right.
Now, nice shot, man. This is nice.
Yes, beautiful shot.
All right. Let's see if we got anything else here.
Yeah, baby, Hadriana.
Xyloton
That's my
Toys.
girl.
This was posted.
So happy I have her on the way.
That's my girl.
This is a Mythic Legion, is one of your buddies, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, which one of you Mythic Legion guys want to talk about this?
I'll let you take it, Trevor.
Go ahead.
We will. Yeah, I'll let you. Well, I do love the portrait. It's a beautiful portrait. I know we kind of crap on cutting limbs and stuff, but where the arm is cut off, it's not too bad because it blends in well with the rest of the armor. So it's not
no, I like it.
It's not like your eye doesn't get drawn to it. So it's beautiful, and I love the background, how simple it is, and then I love the lighting, especially that little speck of ray coming off that top. It's it's beautiful.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have cropped it in a little bit tighter, but I was almost thinking like, and Michael probably like if you just, I mean, you don't want it to be like an Olin Mills thing, but like if you just tilted her head slightly, going towards the outside, you know what I mean? Like as if she was looking at something, peering at something, like that space would work. It just, there's something about her being straight up and down and having the space around her. It's a feel thing, man. It's a really nice shot. You got a little bit of light in behind her, a little rim light on that just behind her to light up that back shoulder. Just a little bit would have been nice to separate it, but it's almost like she's emerging from, Cloud of War or something like that. It's kind of cool. I like it.
Now, can you see her eyes through the helmet like that?
I don't know. I'm not even seeing it. Hang on a second. I gotta zoom in.
Is that her eye there? It looks like.
I don't remember ever seeing that or shooting her like that. So
I just purchased her, so she's on the way. I should be getting her this week, and I'm happy because
I'm assuming. It's a hole, so yeah, that's her eye. I didn't realize they lined it up that well. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. I was like, man, does it line up that well? I was like, man, I can't wait to shoot her. Yeah.
They're the best. No, this is really good, man. I like this.
It's a gorgeous shot.
It's a good portrait.
Yep, I love the color. The color
a little hot on the armor, but you could probably have hit that with a little, tracing paper or something of your light, and especially with armor, you can cut down. But it's not too hot that you're getting like white spots or anything like that. So
I personally kind of wanted to have the head tilt downward a little bit and kind of crooked into here, like the chin into here, kind of like she's kind of. Giving that kind of like
like posing. It's not stiff.
There's nothing wrong with it, but I kind of I keep on wanting to turn that head and kind of just give it a little bit of something, a little bit of.
Sometimes like when you're dealing with plastic toys, like that people know is a plastic toy. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like if you get a hot toy that looks dead nuts like the person you're shooting, and it's like that could just stand there, like that Aragorn from InArt, like it could just stand there. And it's like, oh shit, that looks great. But when you're dealing with things that are more obviously a toy, the more you sort of like put some natural movement to, like you're saying, Maz, like just like a slight turn of the head or a tilt or the shoulder, falls down or something like that. Like it adds to the realism. It's real subtle shit, but like it can work. It can work. But it's key
stuff. It's key stuff, man.
It can make something like this and take it up a notch or two, you know what I mean? But it's a nice shot. I like the colors.
But I do love the lighting, and I especially like this hazy fade that you got going down into here. It's really nice. So
yeah, this is nice.
Great shot. We're gonna move on here.
Casper, that's what I'm talking about right there, man.
This was a day ago. This is Legendary Brigade, another Mythic Legions. So I'm gonna follow this guy too.
Yeah. That's a nice pop and swap. Like,
yep.
And comment. Yep. Now, what I want to know is, did he the cape? Because I know the cape. I wonder if he glued them down or tacked them down. Because I mean, you understand what I'm talking about, right? Because that cape just because
that would be slipping back.
Yeah, but I love the combination. I love those wings, and I wish I had those wings for the helmet.
You know what? He might have tilted that helmet back enough to hold the cape leg. Like maybe he just tucked it underneath there or something to keep it in place or something like that. Yeah.
But it worked out great. And the Aerotheer blade, I love how well lit the flames are.
Yep.
And that's the Horseman's cape, right? The headless horseman.
Yeah, it's the headless
horseman's cape. Yep. Yeah.
And before I forget, because I did highlight this, but Devin, the cold one, evening guys. So I just wanted to say good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening.
I didn't forget you. I just
this is the cold one, and this is the fiery one. So
yeah, it's pretty good, man.
Neat
I like
fiery
this
one.
All right. Anything else about this one?
I mean, I do love the pose, and I love that dial that he's using.
Ooh, Deadman One. This is a great perspective. I like this.
Yeah,
I've tried to do something like this before, and it completely failed. So this is great to see. Just this is the foot. You're like on the ground, just looking straight up at him, like you're something he stepped on.
The only thing that I don't know what it is that blue.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. It's a little distracting. It doesn't kill the shot completely, but my eye gets drawn there every once in a while. Like I want to know what that blue is, because he also has it a little bit on the belt. Also,
I would have liked to have seen the foot or the tread of the foot. You know what I mean? Coming down. This is a tricky shot to do.
That's hard with the
cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if he chose to focus the foot, that'd be one thing. But he's
not focus the foot. You maybe focus in the middle. You'd have to have a narrower f-stop or something. But
it's an awesome composition.
Yeah.
Yeah, the composition could be good. It's just like I do look at it and go, is that a something grabbing him, or I didn't realize it was his leg and foot at first, honestly. So like you got to have something to define what that is. You know what I mean? It's a little blobby.
Pablo, Aspen wants to put you on display and wants to know what shirt you're wearing.
Oh, I'm wearing
Dragon Ball. I want you to stand and show the shirt.
Dragon Ball.
There you go. All right. There you go. You got it. We didn't move the mic, but that's okay. We got it. I like this shot though. I like what you did here, Deadman One.
I like the color.
And I like the fact that your signature is not huge and taking up the whole screen.
Yes.
So there's all that space in the upper left he could have put it. So
well, I probably would have put it somewhere over there, like on the foot or something like that. But like I really like. I don't know what he's using for a sky here, but I really like the
gradient.
Color. I would have liked to have seen like it looks like a Tatooine sky, like a cloudy sky or something like that. Maybe a little bit more light from where the sun might be. Might have made it more interesting. But it's good, man. I like the colors. The colors are really nice. I just didn't know that was a foot, honestly.
I like it.
I wouldn't know what the hell is going on.
Great perspective. I like that. What happened? Something else happened. Okay.
What's up, Lou?
Lou, what's going on, buddy?
Popping, people. Sorry I'm late,
Lou,
as usual.
Nice
Sleepy
hat,
daddy.
Yeah,
it's cold where I'm at, of course. Thank you. It's cold where I'm at, man. It's
Put those flaps down, man. Put those flaps down.
Oh, no.
What's flapping, people?
No. Because then I have to start doing like this. Then I have to start flapping. Let me stop.
Adrian joining us just now. He's, yo, everyone.
What's going on, Adrian?
An OG fan seeing Lou says, what's popping, Loco Lou? So it's great having you here. Thanks so much. And here is Casper. Trevor, here is Casper's.
Oh, look at dude.
That's nice.
All right.
Yeah, he built a beautiful diorama, man.
Hell,
awesome.
Yes, dude. You are absolutely right that I am impressed with this. This is really freaking good, man. Really nice.
That's dope.
You're telling a story. You got some cool effects. I don't know if you did that. I'm sure you did that in post, obviously. You didn't do that smoke practically, but it works. It fits. It doesn't look out of place. The plants look, pretty good. You hid like the trunks and stuff where they're probably not fitting in perfectly with the turtles. There's nitpicky stuff here, man, but like this is good, man. This is a good start for you. I'm happy. I would crop it down a little bit from the top to get it a little tighter. There's some extraneous stuff going on up at the top that you really don't need.
Something up here probably doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, but dude, this looks pretty much, practical with some tasteful effects, which is exactly what we're saying. Don't over freaking do it. You know what I mean? This is great.
It's a gorgeous
job,
shot,
man. Good job.
JP Rex popping in saying hi.
Golf clap, dude.
Of course, you, Adrian, really digs this one.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Great job, man. Great job. Let's see here. What we got here? Anything else? Is this one part of the 4 days ago? So that's
cool.
Manuel
Vegeta.
photos away again. Yeah. So we got one of the Dragon Balls dudes here.
Yeah, Vegeta.
Sure.
Vegeta.
Forget it.
The Prince of all Saiyans.
Lou, since you jumped out with the Vegeta first, jump into it. Vegeta it, man. Right. Vegeta it.
I'm a veggie it. Hold up, it's like vegetable.
Veggie it.
You know? Yes. Well, this is very nice. We see a point of reference that he's facing and staring down at someone, but we don't see that particular someone, and he's just like making his way. Typical Dragon Ball Z stuff, where they see an opponent, they charged up, and they're just taking their time. So just like Dragon Ball, it's going to take a couple.
Don't they look like this all the time?
Yes, they're going to take a couple
like
of
eating breakfast. Eating breakfast. This is what Vegeta looks like right here. Like, I'm going to get me a cup of coffee.
No, he's like, Bulma let me sleep in the freaking doghouse today, and I'm the Prince of all Saiyans. I deserve better. I will lay waste to his ass. This right here is perfect because, you know, they typically walk in when they're trying to get to their enemy, be intimidating and stuff like that. And this looks good. This is very simple.
Yep.
It's close to vanilla, but he's in stride. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Love it.
And it's not dead on. It's you know, tilted a little bit so that way you can get more. Okay, he's walking that way, but he's not walking towards me. Okay, I'm safe. You know, that's what that looks like, and it looks good. Looks good.
Yeah, I love the depth. Yeah, the depth is awesome, and I love that it almost seems like the light that's on him, he's the one emanating, like he's the one producing it, because everything else around him is so dark, but the light's like directly on him, but it's like it's coming off his aura because he's in Super Saiyan mode. So I love the way that looks.
Okay.
What was his other shot? Wait a minute, I got to look at.
The other shot was the two Crimson Guards.
Yeah.
Right. Because this is the same background. I think it's the same
dial. Yeah.
It's that same rock that's irking you, isn't it?
No, not so much. No, not so much in this one. You know why? Because there's two up there, and they kind of frame him, and that gives it depth. I like that. It's just not, you know, it's not something that just kind of cropped up from the corner. You can see them. You know what I mean? It's not just a little innocuous blob in the corner. This is nice. This is a nice shot. Well,
since we this is a great shot. Thank you so much for sharing with us today, Anuel. I really appreciate it. So while we got Lou here, we're gonna do another one of our shots real quick. Hold on. Lou and I did a collaboration today.
Yeah.
Let's go with Lou's first. This is Lou's. We decided to, because we both had this figure, we'd collab and do this shot. And we both we were going to use the same pose, but tackle it from different ways. So this is Lou's version of that shot. Lou, do you want to tell us about your shot here?
Well, yeah. Well, before half show or after half show Saturday, we would discuss and let's do a quick collabo using Leo Spring Samurai figure, because to us, like, we can't put the figure down. And you have a good figure when you can't put a figure down. Like, you want to reach and grab something.
Can't put a good figure down.
Yeah, you can't put a good figure down. Exactly. Or if you buy more than one. So, Maz got his 2, I got 3. I'm like, yeah, this is a great figure. I need to go get it. I need to go get a shot of this. And we were talking about which enemy would look good against Leo in that pose. So I made a suggestion for his, and I told him what I'm doing with mine. So mine, I used the Last Ronin Mikey's sword because it's longer and it actually fits with the katana theme because it's a curved blade versus a ninja toe, which would be straight edge, which is what Leo usually uses, and kind of separate the image, if it being a carbon copy, so to speak. So I'm like, all right, you can tackle it underneath the legs, and I'll tackle it on the edge. So I have my battle dinosaur over here, and I have him, getting ready to charge at Leo, and he's getting prepared, ready to hack at him. So I did that, just put a flat board on the bottom focused on Leo as much as possible because he is so tiny. And then I had that broken tree trunk that Maz loves so much. And I put that in the background and try to, like box him in, so to speak, and have him very censored, but you see everything else, around him. So even some atmosphere fog on the bottom, which is, done through the app, and some rain done through the app. So
I like it, man.
Yeah. Is there anybody have anything they want to add on that one?
No, I did maybe have him moved over a little bit to the left to frame him a little more centered in that space. But the idea of it is awesome, and the execution is really good. Like, this is great framing. I did a shot very similar to this with like an ogre and some mythic legions. But the one thing, like, I think the rain, it's weird. Like, I think the rain effect is like,
it's a little heavy.
I'm gonna say overdone. Yeah. But you know what I like about it?
It works, though.
It almost has like a Japanese watercolor feel to it.
That's what I was going for.
It's coming through as almost like a pen and ink paint. I don't know, like you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm getting at? Like almost like it's a hatch mark type of thing. I don't know if you were going for rain. I mean, I don't know that it looks like. At first, I thought it was like, oh, it looks like rain. When I zoomed in, I'm like, that's a lot of rain. But I like the effect on it because it gives it like a Japanese what do you call it? Tapestry feel to it. It's pretty cool, man. I like it.
Yeah, I wanted to go very Japanese on it. That's one of the things. And that's why I went with the rain, because you'll see the individual, he's not covered very much in rain, but everything else is just laying waste. So it's like Leo's he has no clouds around him, and he's going to lay waste to everything that has a stormy cloud in front of him that's going to try to ruin his day, kind of vibe.
Well, it's good because this guy's obviously, even with perspective, he's bigger than him. This is a Davy and Goliath type of thing. So it's it's nice, man. It's nice framing.
The first time I saw it, I thought the rain was a little heavy. But I have seen it where it's raining this heavy, and with the water falling so fast and so hard, it does make a mist on the ground. So it kind of gives it that effect, which I kind of like after looking over it again.
Yeah,
I've seen rain do that mist effect after it hits the ground, especially if it's raining heavy. Like, I've been outdoors where it's heavily pouring, and it'll make a mist. The tricky thing with
that is,
but it works here.
You can't see. Well, you really could, but like, if I'm going to be picky about the rain, I like it as a texture. Like, forget the rain.
Texture looks cool. Yeah,
I like it as a texture. But like, if you're doing like pouring rain, you definitely want to go in and put some droplets on the figures if you can see enough of them, or take some. You can go on and find like droplets. Like water dropping into a puddle of water on black, and take that and place that in a few places on top of. If you're not going to shoot it, if you're not going to spray them with water while you're shooting, which is tricky to do, like, so that it looks like the rain. If there's that much rain, it's going to be hitting them and bouncing off their head and stuff like that too. You know what I mean? So it's a tricky thing to do, man. But as a texture, I don't know if that was your intention, but I love it. It looks like
it looks good.
It looks like a print. It looks like a Japanese print. It's very cool.
Yeah, because like I was saying before, Leo's going to be the like, nothing's bothering him. Not even rain is bothering him. Like, the rain gets pushed away even at his presence. That's why you see what would be sunlight on him and on the tree, to kind of give you like, okay, the tree's not wet, he's not wet. There's something happening here. What's going on? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the shadow of the guy like hits part of the tree. It's really, the lighting is really nice. I think even without the rain, if you just had a lot of mist in here, this could be like a really cool shot. Even with just that, it's cool. But I do like it as a texture. I'm gonna say that 5 more times before.
Thank you.
And then we have my version of the same pose with his actual sword and not a different one. And Lou, to his credit, I've done this shot before, but with Ripley and this an alien. But I was sitting there struggling at the time we were talking, and he's like, "You should shoot between Killer Croc's legs and do that. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I should go back and do that. So thank you, Luke, for that. And of course, he also recommended Killer Croc. So because of the Batman versus TMNT crossover stuff and that kind of works. So he's big enough to use. But I have a BTS. I posted inarticulated comic book art. So Harry broke his computer, by the way, guys.
Oh, we're in this.
So it's just a little snippet video. So you can't pull. No. So I'm using that other diorama as like a ceiling to get some light showing through. And I tried putting this grate here, and I paused it right at the wrong spot. But I tried.
Oh, that's what you're talking about with the grid, the wrong size.
yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now.
I hate that. Yeah.
So I tried putting this grate here to kind of create the light beams that I wanted, but it didn't kind of make it look like it was a sewer grid that was letting light in, but it didn't really let it in. So I kind of gave up on that because it was cutting the light down too much.
Is it? I'm trying to think. Is it too close to be creating that, or it's got to be super bright? You got to get like super.
Yeah, I don't think I have enough light in there. I think that's what it is. Because for one, that softbox is not on a C stand, so I can't bring it directly overhead. It's kind of tilting and kind of an angle.
Oh, that's dangerous.
So that's right there. So, but
definitely invest in a boom. That's the best thing
I'm
for the softbox.
I'm working on it.
The softbox is like the best thing for that atmospheric. All right, I will condone that.
But, I used.
We'll let it slide. This one.
You have chosen wisely.
Why is it not pausing? Stop. So I used this is my little boxes that I keep all the parts in. I use that to hold the roof up, and some little parts that I made for sidewalks earlier. There's just little gray pieces. I don't know why it's playing on its own. Okay, I thought I paused it.
We got it.
Yeah,
but, But I was at least trying to get that spotlight over him. Okay.
No, it worked out well. It looks really. I like the framing on that one too. It's very good. But, the mist is nice. The color's nice. It the light coming down is very factory-like. You know what I mean? Like they're in a.
Well, he's supposed to be in a sewer
warehouse. Yeah, or a sewer. That's what I meant.
But yeah.
That's a good shot.
All right.
I just want to say hi to Jason because Jason.
Yeah.
Tried to call me. I'm like, dude, I'm on Facebook.
Jason, you want a link, man?
I'm on YouTube. He tried to call me on Facebook. Never mind. Whatever. I'm
Trevor can send you a link, man. Trevor's got the links. He's got the power. 1/6 Legion. Here we go. This is a really nice assault trooper. Nice clean shot of assault trooper here. You got the sunlight behind him. We got the figure outdoors.
He looks really chill. Like he's just
totally chill.
He's like
break. Thank God.
He's on break. Yeah, he looks like he's on break.
Right. I am done assaulting for right now. Yeah. I am on a 15-minute break from assaulting,
which is good though. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I love it, but yeah, he looks like he's super chill. Like, yep, I'm on break. I don't care what's going on over there. That's their problem.
It's relatable, and that's a great shot. It's relatable.
He's looking over to the tank like, damn it, I left my lighter there.
It's too far. Jason apparently is still waiting for his turtle to get here.
Oh,
where did you order your turtle from, Jason?
And he can't jump in because he's doing the dishes.
Yeah, I was getting to that part. I'm curious where he ordered his turtle from.
Well, that just came back up for sale like a couple weeks ago. So
did it? Okay.
Well, that's why I bought my second one from.
He's in Canada too, so 5K toys from California. It might take a little while.
Oh yeah.
Well, but
you're gonna love it. I can't wait to see what you guys with it too.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what you do with it.
But yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, he does look like he's ready to quit, but it's a very nicely lit shot.
It is
very, very nicely done. I like it.
Perfect time of day.
Mm-hmm.
Golden
hour. He captured that light on his visor perfectly too. Like it's just
it's nice.
Yep.
I wonder if you got like a little bounce over here, or if that's just how good.
If not, it's good. He could have like had a little bit of light coming over there, but it works. I mean, it's perfect, man. Oh, you got to eat from Collectibles in Canada. What's wrong with those guys? Come on, let's get on the ball.
Yeah,
get that to Jason. We must see these pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yes.
Word.
All right, let's move on, man. This is great, nice sunset. I love it. AL.Z 5 days ago, we had the Flash. Ezra Miller's the Flash.
We don't talk about Ezra Miller.
Yeah, apparently,
Well, we may be. Apparently, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
He's
kidding.
going to rehab or something, therapy thing.
Yeah, sure.
But anyway, let's
That's
go on with the
second time
picture,
too.
though. AO.Z, I like what you're doing here. I kind of want a little bit more brightness up here, just to kind of bring them off that background a little bit, because you got it up here, but in the reds it kind of gets lost. You get a little bit right here, but just kind of I want a little bit more outlining him. That's me though. Anybody else can go.
Yeah, I think I would have brought the light out a little bit further so that you see the shadow under his nose. Actually, it's not too bad. That's paramount lighting, but like you've got nothing in his eyes, which can be okay. But with that deep brow of the helmet, it's like he's in complete darkness in the eyes. I would have liked to seen like the outline of the under of his eye. But the key to this thing, I would think, would have been some diffusion. Like get yourself a disc diffuser, because that hot light on top of there, you would have spread this out, and it would have been a softer. I think it's what you would have wanted out of this. Honestly,
no, I agree. That's a good point. Yeah, this is kind of blown out on the space where it is.
But it's a cool angle, and it could be a nice portrait. Yeah, I mean, portraits are tricky, but like when you are shooting portraits, and Mike can talk more about this. You want a softer light generally.
They have a double diffuse softbox where there's your main diffusion material, furthest out, and then inside closer to the lamp.
That's what I have.
Smaller double, and that really does.
I never take it off. I never take it off. There's no point.
Really does it, man. It really diffuses that. And
but even in that case, like if you don't have a softbox, get yourself a disc. You can go on my Amazon page and get it. Get yourself a disc diffuser and just hold it up. Just hold it up while you're hitting the button on your camera, man, and it'll give you a nice soft light.
Yeah, I had to do that with that Ninja Turtle shot with the beer can. I had to use that disc diffuser because I was getting way too much that hot light on the can itself.
On the can, yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
And we're dealing with plastic.
The Alpha Raptor in the house. Did a good job superimposing this on that. It's not bad.
That's nice.
Where's that shot?
Give that a little light.
Is this a new shot?
Yeah. We're back onto the tag stuff now.
We're on the tags. Yeah,
that's where I am. I didn't see it though.
I don't see some of them myself either. Even when I go to the tag, I don't see some of these shots. But...
You might need to hit the refresh button.
I just refreshed.
I just refreshed, and that's
I see that one. There we
go. Yeah, that's the first one I have. Also, after I hit the refresh, also.
You guys are doing it wrong. This was posted July 24th,
right. I know how to internet.
Oh wow! Did he pin it? He might have pinned it.
So 21 weeks ago was the last time it was edited. But Alpha Raptor, man, this is a pretty tight shot, man. Of course, me being me, there's nothing on you. I would have tried to Photoshopped out these scenes because they are unseemly. But that's me being me.
Toy.
I told you it's me being me. That's just what I would have done.
It's like we are shooting toys here, Maz.
No, they're real. When I'm done with them, they're real.
You gotta pose them right first, Maz.
You ever seen Toy Story? There are points where they don't have seams.
Shots fired.
Speaking of which,
I know, right?
So,
the Toy Story.
Harry broke his computer, so that's
purposefully.
Oh shit!
No, he says he's getting blue screens. That's all we know.
Okay.
The blue screen
a Mac.
of death.
Blue screen of death.
Is it? I don't know what you have to do to a computer now to get a blue screen, because you know what?
I haven't seen a blue screen in years.
Yeah, since Windows ME or something. I never used that. So what was the one around there? Windows 7.
When I got my window of death on my Mac, it was white. I had a white screen.
Yeah, it's usually white or black.
But back to the case in point here. So he's obviously in front of a screen here or some kind of image. You can kind of see the traces of that here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, you can see it. You can really kind of tell up here because the blacks aren't matching.
Yeah. But he's in front of a screen though. He's in front of a picture.
Yeah. Yes. But you did get a good job on the perspective as far as
perspective is good.
Here, all looks great. So I can't fault you for that. And really, you just gotta these blacks aren't matching the blacks in the dinosaur. This is where you really see it over in this area. But over down here, it's not it's not as noticeable, but over here it is.
I have to jump in it, but like take a look at the colors. This is like if we get to my picture at some point, like take a look at the colors in your background. Like you look at that picnic table right there. The shadows in this shot have a very purpley tinge to them, right?
Mhm.
I mean, it's just the way it's it's either the film or whatever, you know, but you want to match that. You want to tie it in and feel like this is so underneath his chin where all that sort of yellowish ochre shadow is, because that's the color of him. If you had a little bit of a
that purple haze on there,
light, that purple on that, it would tie it in. So just look at the colors that are in there that the light is creating, either the bright light or the shadows. Well, really both, and try to match that. I think you did a pretty good job with the light, like the sunlight.
He matched.
Could have been a little brighter because that's super bright, washed out picture behind there. You could have maybe bumped the contrast up of it a little bit. If you wanted to match it, you could have lit up the figure a little bit more. I mean, it's a, you know, it's a balance because it's plastic. You don't want too much, you know, shininess coming off of it. But you know, again, diffuser. But that purple is the key to tying this into the background. That purple shadow is the key to tying this figure into the background. So.
I want to see what he does.
Is it really
with
a
these.
shadow though, or just the color of the table with the shadow is making it purple? That's what I think.
It's the film, but I mean, this is like what you deal with when you're using stock photography as a background. Like it is what it is, and you've got to try to. If you're going to use stock photography as a background, you've got to try to match up your lighting to that background if you're not going to go in and retouch it afterwards or something. So,
gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, well, Alpha Raptor, man, great work, man. Thank you for sharing. JP Rex is also in the house. You guys post and share all the same time and stuff, and it's crazy, man.
That's a good looking
Stegosaurus and mean one, whatever was trying to eat the Stegosaurus. I don't know what that is.
Isn't that the T-Rex?
Mara, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Blue, man. What do you think?
This is nice. This is nice. Hold on, let me enhance. Yes. Yeah, this is really nice. I like the angle on it. I like the expected nature of the hunt where he's coming in to attack him. The lighting, it looks like obviously just taking the shot with his figures outside, and it just looks well balanced. It looks good. The angle's on point. Could barely do much with, you know, some poses, but that jaw is like ready to go, and he's unexpected. He's like, I'm not gonna yell. I'm just gonna open my mouth and just bite your head off.
Yeah.
So I like it. I dig it. And kind of one of those African bullfrogs. You know what I mean? They're like, I'm waiting.
JP Rex says this is Allosaurus, is the mean one, and I'm waiting for him to post a "Do you think he's Soros?" That's what I want to. I
want him to do one of these. I want him to do one of these. The battle dinosaurs. I want to see him do some stuff with this, and having those guys in the background and stuff. Like, oh yes, evolution.
Right. Yeah.
This is I like this. I mean, it's a bit more matte than I'd want. I'd want a little bit more highlights in here, but
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah,
but it's
still more atmosphere would have worked. I think would have. But yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah, some ground fog or something. But even if you can't do that, definitely, like Ma said, like a little bit more contrast in this. It needed some light. It looks like this was just a very either, you know, tree covered area or something. There just wasn't a lot of light coming through. There's a little peak of it on his head and a little bit on the peak of the brow of the Tyrannosaur or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
The only other thing I would say is like maybe have is it the Allosaurus in the background? Like maybe turn his head.
The mean one.
That's the Allosaurus?
Nice one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the Stegosaurus. Yeah, the
Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
And then over here
is a long time since I read dinosaur books.
Yeah, I agree with the head. If he had, but then again, I don't think you can, because I think with these figures,
let's say it can turn a little bit. No.
Well, I think I'm not sure if it's the same Stegosaurus, but I've seen one where it's got that action. In order for the head to move, you have to move the tail. Or there's a button on the back.
Oh, so does it move up and down like it's eating, and it doesn't move side to side?
I think it's this one. I could be wrong because I know there's several, but it might have been. When I first
saw it, it looked like the eye, and that's like with them, like they're reptiles, right? So their eyes look off to the side. So like it's enough. I just would have to sell it a little bit more. I maybe would have had him like reacting
to it,
and coming out of there. But mainly the thing with this is it's a little flat. Really nice composition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, composition.
But like Maz said, if you had a little bit like artificial source of light to pop over on the side, like bring yourself like a Lume Cube or the equivalent, cheaper equivalent, like outside, because you can use lighting outside. You don't have to just deal with the sun, because fuck the sun. The sun's a pain in the ass.
He said it, that he would.
I do love that the Allosaurus is off screen, like it's coming off screen, which is great. It works.
Are we not supposed to swear? I'm sorry.
Well, I put on the thing that we don't curse that much, so
not that much.
Not that much. That much is the key there.
Every now and then, it's okay.
I will tone it down. Sorry.
It's all good.
Mother effer.
So Casper's is saying that the Stegosaurus's back foot isn't quite on the ground right.
Both of them actually are not on the ground, but that I'm not sure what he uses. I'm not sure what he uses to do his post, but that could have been corrected doing the content aware. But both his feet look like they're not on the ground, like touching the ground completely.
Yeah. And apparently, he really moved the head on one.
I'll give him like the ground cover is in scale, which is awesome. Like that is like key. There's no sticks sticking up in the background. There's nothing to break this
giant
illusion.
leaves.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Hey, it's an awesome shot, JP.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it. It's nice. It's a little more contrast.
We're gonna move on here. We already did the Shazam. We already did Lose, and here we have Adrian. I don't think it's the night photo though.
No.
He said he's got you covered for the night one. He did not forget.
Okay.
So this is Adrian. It looks like it's afternoon. So Adrian, if this was your night one, I'm just saying it does look like afternoon right now in this shot here. Afternoon, evening.
Mm-hmm. I like that one.
Yeah, that one I like. Yep.
Now, if he had a bowl in his hand,
that would be cool.
A spoon with the Cheerios or the Cheepios. I like the Cheepios. That would have been cool. You got a story. This is a good story.
That's a good one too. Damn.
Yeah. I like the storytelling with all of this, man. This is great. I don't know what
ET's just taking the wrong advice from the wrong person.
Yeah.
Go home. He says ET, go home. He's like, you go home.
It's like someone needs to tell ET that's the wrong person to get advice from.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
He's like, did you try taking the bus?
Right.
Adrian, why didn't you send me the photos? Why didn't you tag me? Ding dong. We'll go into that in a minute.
What you said, dude?
So Adrian will get some more love here in just a minute when we're done with this one.
It's good, man. We're here to give everybody love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's showing him a magazine. That's what he's showing him. Okay.
Ah, okay. Okay.
What is
the
what
banana clip? He's got the banana clip. Okay.
Is he picking his
going on
nose?
here?
I like this one better.
I do like the
I
shot.
the setup and the light here. I just like if he was eating a bowl of Cheepios, it would have been great.
Yeah, if he had a bowl in his hand, that would have tied it all in.
Mm-hmm. Feedback. Okay. So, and then of course, we get the broken out Deadpool there, and we're focusing on Negasonic Teen.
Negasonic Teen. Yep.
Yeah. Nega.
Worst comic book name in all.
Yes.
I dig it, man. I dig it. I dig this whole storyline. But let's get to the night shots because that's what I want to really spend some time on since he bothered to do.
Ooh, what is that thing right after that? I want to see that.
The Jack Nicholson one?
Wait.
Oh, no.
Here's Adrian night shot.
Oh.
But that's not a night shot in your
kitchen.
In the dial.
No.
You want it in the kitchen.
You get nothing. You lures. Good day, sir.
Cheating.
No, this is good. This is good.
That's good shot. Cheating.
Who's the female character you're using? That's pretty good.
It works.
It looks like the chick from the
Maleficent.
Snow White, whatever the the one with the Kristen Stewart, the
Maleficent.
Maleficent.
No.
Her head piece was bigger, I think. Maleficent. Yeah.
I didn't know she had white hair. I thought she had dark hair.
I would love a Maleficent figure. That'd be nice.
That would be nice, actually.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is really nicely done here. I'm getting a good nighttime feel.
It does have a nighttime feel.
Highlights though anywhere. Just
well, it's a little brightly lit in the front. I would have look where your moonlight is coming in from. It's right about center up. Right
about there.
Up out of shot, basically.
Yeah, and where the moon is, it looks like it's casting a little highlight rim around here, which is
it would have been coming from the front, so the front of him would have been more in shadow, and it would have been more rim light, moonlight, and just like a bounce card. But yeah, I mean, all right. What's the next one? Because he's got it 2, right? He's got 2 here.
Yeah.
I like that better. That's nice.
Is that did NECA?
Yeah, this is the
NECA.
That's
the
no, but did NECA repost this shot?
Oh, did they? Nice.
I don't know,
because I thought I saw this shot on NECA's website or NECA's Instagram. If they did, that's awesome because that's.
Well, let me
it's hard to get a shot repost by NECA.
Yes, it is, but and this is very similar to it. But I thought that was the shot I saw on NECA's Instagram.
Search NECA real quick. Hold on, NECA.
Tell us, Adrian. Tell us. Do you even know?
No, they didn't.
Oh no, it's different. Never mind.
Okay.
You just crushed his dreams.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Adrian. Your shot's better. Your shot is better.
We were happy for him.
Yes, I was.
Honestly,
we were happy for him.
I think it's just as good.
Yeah,
this shot's just as good. Honestly, I like the shot a lot.
Yeah, it's much better.
I would have liked. The only thing I would have probably done is just made the eyes pop up a little bit more. But other than that, it's perfect.
Could have hit that, and maybe straightened it. And it's like it's at a.
It's
angle
he kind of
has
kind of like a slight touch angle.
Throws me off for some reason. Like it
should
be.
Yeah,
good color though for doing night. It's like,
the moonlight is coming from the right place on this one, and this is perfect. Like it's side lighting, backlighting him, and this is right. This
I don't know what his light is here to his left. You know, what's his
it could be bouncing off of something on that side that we don't see.
I want to know the story.
There's atmosphere. There's trees.
Where's his foot?
Whatever.
His foot's behind the tombstone, Maz.
It's up here. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't swear on this. Sorry.
Listen, don't get Mike started, man. Because he will go backtrack and start, case laying all of us. You got half of his torso missing. You got
he's
his body. You got a foot showing. Where's the rest of the body?
Oh, it's a WWE Scarlet figure. Ah,
okay. All right, there you go. Frozen is who? No, it's not Frozen. I was thinking of.
You thinking about Snow White's mom, right?
Charlize Theron played the evil.
Yeah, the evil queen from the Snow White movie with what's her name?
Stewart, yeah.
Yes.
Is that a Rudit Kessler Wolf, Adrian? He did a great job with the lighting. It's really hard to tell. I mean,
it looks soft. It looks like hair.
It does.
It's really
soft, yeah.
Great job with that light there.
This is a nice shot.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice shot.
All right, back to where we were. And this is the one that you want to talk about. Pop and Son collectors with the Theodore sod cutter into his house. And what are you using the power of his eyes? Because those are really bright.
His house. Boz, you didn't just say that. I think me and Trevor are laughing at the same thing, yo.
Yes. Yeah, we're all laughing at the same thing.
In the hizzy.
We love you, Maz. We love you, Maz. We love you.
Yeah, we love you, Maz. Yeah, it's awesome. Where is? I don't see that shot. Damn it! I want to zoom in on this thing. Shit. I don't see. Oh,
why are you not able to? Well, go to Pop.
I don't know. Forget it. I'm just gonna zoom in on yours. That's fine. You got a little bit of an effect on that. Okay. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Sorry, I was just going through him to see what else he's got.
Yeah, I like this.
Very nice use of the lighting effect. I mean, obviously it's an effect because his as I think Mike said, the lights don't really do a lot that come with it. So
yeah. Same thing that we said about the
G.I. Joe and the Cobra, right?
Yes, exactly, Mike. You know what I'm talking about. You go, talk about it.
No.
Go ahead, Mike. Go for it.
You know what I'm saying? Read my mind.
On the eyes, it's a bit well defined. The glow is well defined on the eyes.
That and the lantern in the background is an incidental item that should be softer. I see that it's there and it's cool that it's on a table, but that shouldn't be that brightly lit. That doesn't.
Because if it was that brightly lit, you would see more light on that arm.
On the back of him.
Yeah.
That's you artificially lit that up, and you really didn't need to. I know that lights up. So what the light that was casting is probably enough.
Yeah, I agree. I do like the last image he has posted on there too. The composition behind the last one. No, the next one. He has that one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was nice.
I actually like the action though on the
first one.
No, forget these
effect on this one.
I think the action on the first one looks better. The last shot, the problem for me with that one is I would have stopped down a couple more stops just to get the figure in the foreground a little bit sharper, because
I agree on that.
That's what throws me off on that. Just maybe 2 stops or something.
You had everything going here, and you still do, but like what Mike said with the eyes, didn't need it. The light that it gives off is enough. The light that the lantern gives off is enough. And you gotta, like, you look at it, like you look at his face, and then it pulls you down through his scarf right into her hand, to her. It's like it's doing exactly what you want to do to tell the story, man. It's perfect. Except that lantern, I gotta like, what's going on over there?
It throws you off a little because of the lantern.
Forget that.
Because if he had added the glow on his arm behind him, then that would have worked fine. It wouldn't be as distracting.
Yeah, or if it was just a soft or softer back there, fine.
If it was softer,
it's fine. It's just it's too bright. It's the highest point of contrast right there, and that's where your eye goes right there.
Yeah,
but
it's a glowing metal hot.
Yeah,
when there.
Yeah.
Glowing metal. You know, heat.
And if it was glowing metal hot, it should be a lot brighter behind him. But overall, it's a cool composition. I love it. And you really feel the tension and fear in her.
She's definitely.
Yeah, it's cool. Love it. Great shot, man.
American shot. I'm waiting for it to pour it out of there.
Did I say fudge cookie Batman? I don't. Is that just a suggestion for me?
I think it's a suggestion. I mean, like at work,
Batman.
I'll try to work that in.
At work, when I'm mad, I'd be like, "Son of a biscuit."
Doesn't flow off the tongue. Really.
It doesn't.
It works,
especially my tongue.
I'm with you, Trevor.
No. Mom's gotta
Happy
say
New Year.
Yes,
Happy New Year.
In the house.
Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, 808 Michigan. How you been, buddy?
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Apparently, Steve cannot believe that wolf is not soft. He's still hard.
It does look haired, man.
He looks hairy. Yeah, he looks hairy.
That's the wolf.
I love this.
I saw this today.
It's a fantastic shot. I almost got this figure, but the only reason I did not get it is because I don't like that he's looking to the side like that.
Well, he made it work, man.
He made it work. Like, he can make it work. It's fine, but I had plans for this figure when I initially had pre-ordered it. But when I saw the final and that his eyes are just looking that way, I was like, oh no. I was like, if his eyes were movable.
Yeah.
The Hannibal looks pretty good. Yeah, the Hannibal looks pretty good too. That one I may get.
I'll be back.
You said it's his first 112 figure. You guys peer pressured him into buying a 112 figure.
I love this shot, man.
You did an awesome job with it though.
No, this is great snow.
And if you've seen the movie, then you know the whole feel behind this.
The lighting is excellent.
But honestly, I think he adjusted the eyes a bit, because from what I saw, his eyes were looking way more.
3 and 9.
I mean, he made him cross-eyed.
Well, no, that's how he is in that pose. Because I think in the movie he looked like that when he was frozen to death.
Oh. Yeah. So he's got white hair in this one too.
Yes. Because he froze because he sat out there looking for.
I'm well aware of the movie.
It's really good. I do remember, like, in the movie, like, you don't have to like match the movie, but like a little bit brighter light behind him, because I know that there were spotlights throughout this maze.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, it doesn't matter, man. I like this.
Yeah, it would have been.
Awesome shot. It would have been kind of cool if there was a brighter glow behind him. I think it would have been like just like a little more contrasty and a little more interesting. But
he did adjust the eyes. Okay, good. I was like, because I know on the actual figure, his eyes are looking way.
I got this 6-scale figure, which is the reason I didn't buy this one, because like I haven't even shot this one. No, it's not Redman. This is a custom, man. Come on.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah. The Redman wasn't quite there yet, which is why I didn't buy the Redman toys. Nice. Now I'm jealous. I have shining Vans, the shoes, the yellow Vans, with the wrong room number on them. Room 237.
Oh,
gorgeous
nice.
Shot, Steve. Nice. Gorgeous shot.
Yeah, dude, this is really good. I gotta see. Wait a minute, the snow. Even like, what did you use for snow?
That's what I was asking him. He hasn't responded to that yet.
It's a secret. That's why.
Looks like
it almost looks like
it looks like flour, but then in this one it looks like that stuff.
I'm wondering if it's Mike's technique.
That plastic stuff.
I wonder if it's that same technique Mike did.
It's not the stuff I use.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, or that too.
Yeah, Mike's stuff. Yeah.
That stuff is a little more reflective, a little more glittery, almost that I had that plasticky that plastic.
Baking soda, and I hope it's not because you're not gonna get it out of the clothes.
Canned air.
It's for art, man.
That's right, man. Sometimes you gotta pay the price.
Got to sacrifice for art.
That's why we need to start a dry cleaning service for 112 Skull soft goods.
Oh, man.
This looks so well packed that it's got to be like flour or something.
That does right there
maybe with a little something. I find like the best
flour
stuff is
and foam. Flour and foam.
Flour and foam. There you go. Yeah, I was gonna say like the best stuff is like when you mix stuff, like you get like a base and then you put stuff on top of it. So that's perfect. Yeah.
Oh, you have a lot of cojones, sir, because I would not have put flour anywhere near my cloth goods.
Yeah, sometimes you got to.
You can vacuum it up, man.
This is also L-glutamine,
canned air and stuff like that. You know that what I like about that photo, that shoulder dip, and I had said it earlier. I think that shoulder dip and that foot coming up out of the snow, and the angle of that axe, that whole pose.
Mm-hmm.
If you pose that any other way, it wouldn't come across to
like you can. I mean, obviously, if you've seen the movie, you know he's dragging that leg, and it looks like he's dragging that leg behind him, which is it's a great pose, man.
He's skulking and that dropped arm, that dropped shoulder, Mike. Good call, man. Yeah,
that just looks so good.
The one thing that throws me off with it though is just the tailoring on the pants for this guy, because it's not even the way he shot it or anything. Just they're a bit baggy in the
workout powder. I didn't think about using that.
But
workout powder.
But it's supposed to be a cartoon. I'm not so worried about that.
That workout powder is like what you use, like if you go to the gym for weightlifting, you use that stuff.
Right there. You can stop right there because I know what powdered sugar is. Not workout powder. No gym.
Not workout powder. No.
This is one of Pablo's. He did the movie poster design thing.
I tried to do the double exposure on that one.
Yeah.
Did you really?
I like it.
I tried to do a double exposure on that. A double exposure effect, not so much that I actually did the double exposure, but I tried to do a double exposure effect. Yeah.
I was gonna say you got two Magnuses. You're just like flipping them in and out.
Where's that purplish color tone? Is this a different one?
When I posted it on Instagram, that purple tone went away. I don't know why. My original one has it.
I like this effect too, much like Lou's. Do we lose Lou? He's just gone. Like the striated effect. It's cool, man. It's like almost like a ink print or something like that. It's cool.
Yeah, he's going for the movie poster thing. I thought you had the movie stuff down there too.
Not on this one. I was going to put it on this one, but it got a little too cluttered on the bottom, and I wasn't going to be able to put the title that I wanted on top. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and
the title and stuff. You just put like a date. Just put a date down there.
That's true. I could just done the date
because there's I work in the theater. They sometimes just put like a date. They don't even put the name of the movie on it or anything. They just put a date. So that would work. We already went over that one.
Casper,
man, we got a little bit of. Is this G.I. Joe? What is this?
Yeah, it's a. What's the name of his? What's the name of this character?
I don't know either.
His name, but he's G.I. Joe. It's one of the new figures that just came out this past week. I think Friday was the release date.
Oh, okay.
This one, there's another one. There was 2 new releases that came out on Friday.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't working Friday. We probably didn't get it anyway. This is some good stuff, though, Casper. Nice and simple, but you got a lot of grain in here. I'm curious was that a choice in the way you did it, or is it some setting? I mean, I thought you used your phone, so I don't think it would.
Bazooka, yeah, you go. I was like, it's simple.
Bazooka.
Simple
that's why he has a bazooka.
Yeah,
thank you.
His name. Thank you, Jason.
He says the figure sucks. He's Bazooka.
Isn't this the one that he said his legs broke off or something?
His legs keep popping off easily without any force. They pop off. Yeah.
I'm not happy with
that. I
left this guy in the box, and this is Snake Eyes. I thought he'd be cool, but he sucks. His posability is crap. This is a movie one though.
Yeah, the movie one's not the comic book one. The comic book one.
Yeah, well, his joints.
This right here, Maz, saves lives. It's his lives. This shit right here.
Oh yeah, fix it. Yeah, I need to get some more of that. Actually, I'm out.
All right.
I need to put some of that on my arm.
I bought.
But about the picture, man, I like over here. And it's hitting the underneath of this arm, so it's lighting up this arm pretty well. Or maybe it's a bounce. I don't know. The bazooka is casting the shadow on his face, so either way, I think you got him surrounded by light on both sides, and the bazooka is just casting that shadow. But it works with that shadow.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, it works well with it. Great shot, man.
Yeah, real nice job. Real nice job.
Good shit.
Oh, that's mine.
Hey,
Toy Pick Community did this one. They shared it, so it's apparently for the top 10 Friday entry. We didn't go over this one last week, did we?
Yeah,
we did.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember.
Yeah, if you saw my throwing stuff, my kunai in the eye with the 1,000 toy freaking synthetic humans, then yeah, we went over it because it was the same week.
So this is another Pablo. This is the actual movie poster one going on here.
Yeah.
So it's pretty nice, man. I like this direction you're going here. I really dig that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a few of these, and then I'll be switching back to.
I like this burn edge that you got.
That.
Really
nice.
Nice.
That freaking poster shot, man. But dude, how's that devil-headed looking demon figure, bro? Because I've been trying to see if I find them, and I can't find them.
So, Belphegor and Erethyr, they're awesome figures. Unfortunately, I don't know if everybody's had the same issue, but on mine, on both those figures, their waist articulation is way too loose. They can't hold the weight up. I had to put some stuffing inside the peg area and just to get some more friction and just to get it tighter, because not even the fix-it joint worked on those. Because I think the peg itself is too long and it doesn't allow for the waist to sit properly all the way down into the waist area. And they're on both of them. Both my Erethyr and Belphegor are the same, which is kind of weird. But I love those two figures. Those figures are great. The fantastic job by Four Horsemen on that.
All right, so we got
kind of gives me a Legion. It was just giving me a Legion vibe. I was just thinking about that big ass devil. That shit was hot as a hot toy.
Well, here's those wonderful toys. He's got this gremlin doing some jazzercise there in front of the TV, and I really like this shot. It's a really great composition.
It's cool.
I kind of wish he had a little bit of color on him from maybe a projection of the TV, but it's not a deal breaker. It could be the sunlight's just overpowering.
Yeah, I think the sunlight would be overpowering actually. But yeah, it's a cool shot.
Whole 1980s Suzanne Summers, Jane Fonda workout kind of with the thigh. What did she do? Thigh master or something? Yeah.
Thigh master, baby.
Yeah.
It's a cool shot, man.
Yeah, fun shot. Fun-looking shot. Yeah, Richardson. Oh no.
I can't really tell what that one dog on his leg is doing. If he's doing what I think he's doing.
That's pretty funny.
Could be. In the 80s, you could do anything.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, it's a cool shot. I love the composite. The lighting's great. I like the lighting. He doesn't really need the lighting to come off the TV. Because, yeah, I think it's during the day that he's doing the workout.
It does look like morning light.
Yeah.
It's a little hot on the shirt.
Yeah, on the shirt. Why I wanted to colorize it, because that probably would have helped eliminate that.
You could burn that a little bit if you got like a GIMP or a Photoshop or something like that.
Oh wow! I just now noticed the Lost Boys poster. Thank you, Casper.
Yeah. Some old 80s movies posters back there.
Yeah, and I think it's Rambo there.
Yeah.
One of the Rambo.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
That's great stuff, man.
It's very if you guys don't follow, Dwayne shoots toys like that, sort of like he builds those 80s.
Yes, he does.
Dioramas. I love this. This is great.
Oh, that he does that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I would do it, but now he already does it, so I can't do it. I do it my way, the way I have it. And with Casper, we already did this one. So,
this is a tighter crop. This is a tighter crop.
Yeah,
it's a different one. Oh, wait. What was that?
You go.
That's the original shot from the movie.
Oh, okay. You nailed that. But this is nice, man. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the similar shot. I actually like you're getting it. It's a little too blue. Like you could have cut this with a little bit of white moonlight. You know what I mean? Like nighttime has blue shadows, but it generally has some like just like soft white light. From
he has
moon,
a few spots of white, but not enough to really
yeah,
pop
on the back of
Raph's head.
Raph's head there,
a little bit behind Mikey.
Well, it shouldn't be coming from two directions.
It should, it shouldn't,
from one. But dude, like these are good. Yeah, the crop on this is excellent. Yeah, man. I'm very happy. It's good. You're going in the right direction, man. And now it's just tweaking, and it's good. It's good.
Perfect.
Stick with this. Stick with this. Whatever this dial, do everything in this dial. If this is what you got right now, work with it, and try different things, for sure. Shoot a little lower too. Like try to shoot. Like I get what you're trying to get in here. It's tough to get everybody sitting around in a circle, but it could be cool if a couple of them, their backs were to us, over in the corners of the shot, and you're just a little bit lower looking up. I mean, that requires you to have something behind this that's interesting too. So work with what you got. This is excellent, man. This is good.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
You talk, Lou.
Maz. Dude, you know me, man.
Oh, Maz. Oh, I didn't realize Maz was gone. Okay, we're vamping.
Yeah, that's what Maz was saying. So, but yeah, this is really dope. A lot of people have attempted to recreate. Some know it, some don't, and some just
the fawn photo.
Very, very, very slow. This right here is like one of those. Since I don't have the Spirit of Splinter figure, I'm going to try to make it work, and that's like this is really spot on because when you film his blue, you can see the browns in him, you can see the beige see through because they gave us that Star Wars vibe.
Oh yeah. Can you flip to the other shot, the movie shot, Miles? Oh, yeah. So he's got that Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's in the fire, but he's a ghost around the fire. I got you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pablo, if you finished the invite I gave you for the admin thing, you could have been doing this stuff while I was gone.
Actually, I forgot to tell you backstage. I didn't get the email. You may need to resend it to me.
What? All right. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, resend it. I need to double check my junk, but I don't know why I didn't receive it. I need to check my junk email. Spam email.
Hey! It's a family show.
Correction, spam.
These
guys
are filthy.
Who said it?
Hey, we come from the sewers.
Yes. Man, this is such a cool shot.
I did see this.
Very awesome. That it's got that.
Talk about 80s. Olin Mills.
Yeah.
Yes. All it needs is the gold stamp at the bottom.
Yeah.
Remember the gold
stamp? I did one with Captain Kirk, like very much like this, and I actually did my logo in the Olin Mills style.
Oh, did you?
Rolly, yeah.
That's awesome.
Off the side, yeah.
They were the studio.
I am PJ Williams.
Yeah, they were.
What?
This is awesome. He did a good job with it, man.
Mm-hmm. Really nice job. I like this a lot, actually. Although, see how you get the nice highlight on the shoulder. You got kind of one here, but I think you did something we saw earlier where it's just a little too much matte going on and not enough, just a little bit more punch in there, like a little bit more contrast, just to bring out the highlight a bit more.
But this is very Olin Mills, like yes. You know what we're talking about. Like Maz, I don't know how old you are, but like I think
I'm
Mike
pretty old, but I'm
older than Mike.
I live under a rock or close to one.
Yeah, I think if he would have punched the contrast like you're saying, Maz, the blacks would have become too black.
They would have been too black, yeah.
And you wouldn't.
Those Olin Mills things had that like faded. It's got that faded quality. It could be a little darker, I suppose. He could have punched it up and easily in Photoshop and like darkened it, contrasted it up a little bit, but I think he hit the light on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what they do, man. They like hit you like there, and you just get that shoulder.
Yep.
It's such a weird thing, man. Such a weird thing.
But
bravo, man. Very good, man. I'm not just because you're my brother. This is a nice shot.
It's a great shot. Great shot. We'll move on here.
Heck, I even have one of those shots that I took at JCPenney's when I was young.
Yeah. We probably all have those.
Yeah, I think we all have.
I've got a glam shots of me. Remember that? I've got one of those glam shots. Yes.
I do want to see that, Mike. Bring that next week.
Yeah, I've got that.
You know, that gives me a DM. Maybe I should
like this?
glam shots of some
like this, Mike? Like this.
Yes. I don't even want to talk about that, man. And they were expensive.
Like George Costanza on the couch, Mike? Like
Deadpool on a bare rug.
Oh, man.
Yeah, exactly. This is hot, man. I like this, Pablo.
Thank you.
I think I said hot. I think I put
yes, yeah, you did. Yeah.
You're thinking of
Great shot, man. I don't want to.
I'm a terrible commenter. I'm just terrible.
No.
I love the colors, man.
Wish I could leave a vocal. Yeah, the colors are awesome.
Thank you.
But we're gonna move back to Casper now. Is this the one, Casper? Is this what you're talking
No,
about?
he's talking about his fawn. He took a picture of the fawn from Guillermo del Toro's Pan Labyrinth.
Let's just take a look at these though. Like, hang on, let's.
Savage Dragon.
He's got a whole story going on.
What is this blue thing in the
Yeah, that's what I want to know. What that blue thing is too. Is it a punching bag?
Okay. I was like, is this some turtle thing that I don't know about?
Punching bag. This is the punching bag from one of the sewer dioramas. I want to say the 2012 diorama.
Okay,
that's right. Yeah.
So now that second shot,
they have a punching bag of Shredder.
Okay. Oh, that's the Shredder helmet. Yeah.
It made one of the hay forks and
that's right. Yeah, that's right. I remember now.
Yeah.
Come on, man, turtle aficionado.
Some good little stuff, man. I like the storytelling here, but we're gonna move on so we can make time for the other one and actually talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, storytelling is good. Just you can tell a lot with one shot. That's probably your best one right there. Actually,
this one here.
No. The last.
No, the other one. The one you were on.
This one.
The last one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Too bad NECA does not give us any freaking fists for these turtles.
Right? Right?
They give us all the open hands. They don't give us no fists. Every issue of them. That's
Harry, but not our Harry. Our Harry broke his computer. I don't understand. I mean, the guy does a lot of production work. How does he have a broken computer right now?
He might have overused it.
Might be the reason why.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this.
It was work related. It was a work related. I can't even talk right. So related hazard. That's why his computer's down.
A little BTS. I'll go back to the main shot here in a second.
I think I like the second shot better.
Are these 1/6? Oh no, they're 1/12. Okay.
They're black.
Yeah, they're a bunch of black series that he customized.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Harry. Good stuff. Let's go back. I like this.
I like that shot. Yeah. But, I mean, that's a cool shot too. But
this is. Oh, I see what's going on in that first one. Okay. I didn't get it at first.
This is a wide shot, and then it crops into different parts of it. So that's.
I like these.
The left side. Yeah.
These are very much like that World War II. What's the guy's name? Oh God. Anyway, it's just that style. It's really nice focus on this. Like you're focused on the right person doing the action. This is good. The next one's really good too. I like that.
Yeah,
Pose is a little awkward.
Yeah, he should be.
Is he a droid, half droid, or something like that? I can't.
No, I think he lost a leg. I think it's a bandaged leg because it looks like blood on.
Yeah, a little blood on there. Yeah.
Okay. It's a weird looking figure.
That's
great. That second one is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
excellent.
Yeah, I like the lighting on this a lot.
Everything.
I love you get the down light here, but then the light here is what's actually lighting its face across here, so you get the nice shadows. I like that a lot. So.
Yeah, I like those little marks back there because it like gives it life. Yeah. It's like something's going on. Like you know. Definitely.
Great job, Harry. Thank you for sharing that.
That's cool.
Here's one of the fawns, Casper's fawns. So here's one.
Okay.
This is a NECA
there we go.
fawn from Pan's Labyrinth.
Yep.
So
I like it. What do you guys think?
I think it's
I'm not
done
Casper's
well.
personal
I mean, I think now he needs to start introducing a little bit of atmosphere in here and just kind of, but still nothing wrong with it. I mean,
no, it's a great shot. But yeah, if he could introduce some atmosphere into it, it would just punch it more. But he's getting there. I mean, he has improved a lot. He has improved a lot.
Yeah, it just looks like a product shot, you know.
Yeah.
Is that his leg that's bent in a weird way at the bottom?
No, that's a bag. I think it's his bag.
Oh, okay. That's a little distracting. Just watch like little things that are. If you look at it, and you go, could somebody misconstrue that as something else? Like, because I couldn't really tell what that was. Like, either put it in the shot or take it out of the shot. You know what I mean? Like, don't have it half in there. But other than that, if you crop this up from there, this is nice. I would like to see a moodier shot because it's a very moody, kind of dark character. Like you could have had like moonlight coming from the top and some blue light coming from the left or something like that.
He's got a Ulanzi. He can do blue light. I know he can.
Yeah, as a shadow. If you got this set up, man, still, or if you can set it up again. Composition-wise, really nice. Really, really nice.
When he did the shot, he still doesn't have the light and the
what?
Yeah, it's taking a while for him to get the stuff.
Okay. Yeah, did you spoke out on his shipping? What happened?
It's supposed to come on the 12th.
Did you use Pony Express for shipping? Can you even select it on Amazon?
I told him, I joked with him, I told him I could have drove it to you and you would have got it by now. Amazon broke it into like 3 different boxes.
Dude.
And the other guy got all his stuff already. And Casper, actually, I think he got 1 box or 2 boxes. I think he got the reflector already or the stand already, but the light is due on the 12th. I don't know why I said that.
A couple more days. Leave that set up.
I don't know what you did here, Casper.
Oh, maybe it's not a bag. I guess it was a tube.
And it's
let me just say, don't use any of those freaking effects, man. Forget that shit.
Yeah, you kind of got a little distracting with this, whatever you're doing here.
Yeah,
I know he was probably trying to add some mood without having lights and stuff. Is probably what he was going for.
It's either over sharpened or you're using some effect. Don't rely on an effect. You can do better. This is a nice composition. That one was nice.
Yeah, that one was a nice composition. Yeah.
Yep.
You're following the eye, and it gives along with the plant, which is kind of nice. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know.
That's what? Go back to that one. So that's what I'm talking about. You see how you got that nice shadow on the right side of him there, and you got a little bit of light on the left side of him? Like that first shot that we saw, do the same thing with that. That's the composition. Like that's that first one we saw, the original shot. I think it wasn't this.
This is the first one.
No. The one before this.
The one before this one. No.
Completely before this. No. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah, because that's really nice. It's sharp. It's well focused. It's nice. You got it, man. You're getting it. You're getting it.
You're getting there.
That turtle picture we saw.
Grows up. You're all grows up.
Mogwai.
What happened to Deadpool's foot? Is that why he's going?
Probably.
Well, he can do that. So.
People always
can do that.
This cross-sitting position, right?
Tricky.
They can't get it right because one, it's tricky, but 2, they always put the wrong.
Yeah, this one should be underneath the other foot.
The foot that goes under.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're supposed to legs where it looks like a natural crossing position when it does not work.
Well, maybe he gave him a foot for a present. It looks like he gave him a present.
Or he's trying on shoes, and the
no.
The Mogwai is like
hear me out.
Shoe salesman.
When you try to cross legs with a figure, it just doesn't work right. You're gonna have that big gap, and it's gonna lean lopsided. You're gonna have to try to make it work.
Yeah, you really have to.
It's not an easy pose to do.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing that's really pulling me out of here.
Out of scale.
Those wonderful toys is that foot. I don't know if it's part of the story, like he got gifted a foot, because they opened a present, or maybe the Mogwai was the gift. I don't know, but
yeah, he's the gift. He walked out of the box.
Yep.
I get that.
Yep.
He could have been a little further away, but like coming out of the box. But you could have had Deadpool kneeling, even. You know what I mean? Like a kneel is a better.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Given the limitations of the figures, so when you're posing, you always got to remember what your figures can and can't do.
Or hell, sitting in the chair. Like he's got a chair back there. He could have just been sitting in the chair.
Although I do feel terrible for Mogwai because I know Deadpool's gonna wet his back just because he knows. Just because he knows that he'll.
Damn, again, Pablo. Family show, man. What the hell?
Pablo's over here getting dirty.
Well, isn't it already after hours? I mean, come on.
No, it's not even 8 o'clock yet.
That's true. Oh man, but it's a cool shot. I like
after
it.
dark at 9.
That's the most distracting
It's
thing.
well
though,
lit.
It's well lit. It is well lit. I like the background. It's not like distracting. It's just
just that
looks
foot.
like morning light coming through a window.
Yeah.
It's nice. Yeah.
Cool
that
shot.
Foot wasn't like that, man. You'd be a win. This would be a complete win. Just that foot. All right, we're gonna go to Bruce Lee. This is Casper.
Damn.
Whoa.
No,
Okay.
no.
Go back to the first shot.
No.
Go back to the first shot.
Don't even scroll that way.
Yeah, this not even go that way.
That's a good.
This is a nice shot, man. Very Bruce vibe.
Cool
here.
pose. I like the pose. I like the rock.
I feel like the background isn't quite far enough away, given the size of the figure.
It's the wrong angle.
The wrong angle. It's the angle for me on that. Yeah.
Too sharp.
Yeah,
It's
man.
too sharp to be.
It's too sharp. Yep.
You could have done this in your dio on the grass. Like, he doesn't need to be on a rock. Like, he could have, and
You wouldn't have the water.
I mean, posing wise, balance. It looks like he couldn't even do this. Maybe Bruce Lee could. I don't know, but like, his arm would have to be over the center of his head a little bit more. But you probably can't even do that with that figure. But like, it's just forget these wacky backgrounds, man. Just use your dio, build another dio. Spend your time doing that, man. Because
and my advice is you don't even necessarily have to forget this, but I feel like it's not to scale for how small everything is. You need to blur it more.
It looks like a painting in the background. It's like a painting.
Well, that's the effects he used on the whole thing, though. That painting effect.
Yeah, it's like an SNL skit.
Bruce Lee
But
did say be
scale.
the
But if he did a field blur or something to pull this back further, I think it would have worked. I think it
Maybe. The angle's wrong, though. It's like he's gonna fall off that into the water or something.
Yeah, the angle and the perspective of the background just doesn't. It looks a little off. Just like I don't know.
It's a tricky thing to do, which is why like stick to your dios, go outside, use what's in front of you, physical stuff. For now.
Yeah.
So this is Harry right now, guys.
Oh.
Dang. That's sad.
Dang. I feel for you, Harry.
I'll take a moment of mourning.
All I can say for Harry is buy a Mac. Okay.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what this AS Rock thing is.
Well, I think that's just a monitor. Oh, the Rock. I don't know, but it's an Acer monitor.
No, this is going to be his.
That's the
Acer sucks.
Make okay monitors. But in any case,
Acer sucks.
Language.
I run through them faster than toilet paper.
The light work on Bruce Lee himself was.
I run through it.
So.
Yeah, the lighting is good on him.
You've set us up for like more, man. But with the previous shots, that's all I can say. It's like this isn't living up, this is an earlier shot, so you've done well because you've evolved.
I thought we were done, but no, this was 4 days ago. So 6 scale Steve with his art figures. AF. Shoot, what is that figure? The Judge Dredd is
Just Dredd, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's Dredd, yeah.
I have this figure. Because his armpits will rip real easy on this. Whatever this cloth is that they use is just horrible.
You have the 6 scale one? Yeah, this is.
I have it.
I love this figure.
I replaced his hands though with the Dark Knight hands because his hands can't hold shit. Pardon my French, but
that was wacky with his articulated fingers, but
they just couldn't hold his gun or anything.
Such a great figure. I had the bike too.
Nice.
Shot him, man.
Wow.
Oh,
nice.
With all his stuff too, man. Holy crap.
This is good. The top down angle is a tricky thing to do. You pulled it off.
Yeah,
it looks really good. I know what's going on in that background. I want to know more. But
well, they're on the skyscraper. I think they're up somewhere high.
Or the
overpass, it looks like it's an overpass. Yeah.
Or highway. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the way he left part of the. He didn't have to go wide, and he had to put all those bodies and in their entirety in the frame and then lose the drama and the tension in the shot.
Oh, yes.
I want to know what his other hands off doing though. What about you, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
He's got a Slurpee, right?
Yeah. You know,
Slurpee.
I'm sorry, Mike.
So that was
his head's a Slurpee now.
Yeah, it's a good call on that one. 6 scale coming in tight, not worrying about showing all those bodies.
And all that stuff is framing him too. Like the body's framing him, the tires framing him, everything's
really nice.
It's nice, man. This is
a
really nice framing.
Makes me want to pull out my dread.
Cool angle.
And the orange light coming from behind. I mean, that's great. Either up somewhere high.
Trevor's method, build the environment to the shot.
Thank you.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, it's good, man. It's really, really good. This movie is so underrated. It's such a great movie.
It is. It's a great movie.
Like that
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Urban Dread was phenomenal.
Oh my god! I've watched that movie like a dozen times, man. I freaking love it, and I wish they.
Hey, you know what? Oh, go ahead.
Maybe more. I don't know.
Since our last show and what was it? 6 scale brought up the Indiana Jones. I've watched some Indiana Jones recently movies. I revisited those, so I may revisit this movie too, man.
Oh yeah, I just watched this like end of last year. It's so good, man.
It's
Start
just
to
too
finish.
bad
I don't know
they-
why they didn't make another one. I mean, it didn't do
They
well.
canceled the sequel, and then supposedly they're in talks about maybe bringing it back, but they just can't find.
He could still do it. He could still do it.
But I think there was
a mask.
conflict issue with what's his name?
Carr is doing The Boys now? So
yeah.
He was great.
He needs to come back and
but they were supposedly doing
Steve says sequel was announced with Carr Urban.
Oh, okay. So then I guess it is.
When? Where? Don't even tease me, Steve.
Stop.
Don't play with my
I've been
emotions,
following
Steve.
this like diligently, man. There's a TV show coming out of Mega City.
Yes.
But it's not supposedly on Netflix, which will probably be canceled before it even gets out. But yeah, that's great.
Oh, there's.
Are you? Why is my shot not showing up here, Maz? Your Maz blocking me.
What is your shot?
Your Maz blocking me.
You're talking about that shot you put up?
Yeah.
Trevor, this week, that shot there. Oh no, not that one.
You're talking about the Joy Toy one? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah,
Trevor?
The one.
I love that shot. I love that shot.
I don't even want to see that shot. Don't look for it, Maz. It looks too good.
It looks too good. I know it's gonna put us all to shame.
No, there is a point I want to make, and not just bringing it up. My shot.
That looks great, man.
Love it. Love the color on this.
Tag me, but
thank you. This is like a style.
You gotta tag me.
I thought I did. I didn't save it. I must not have saved it. Sorry, man. I thought I did. I just did it before the show. I don't know. Whatever.
We're doing it wrong, right, Mr.
No,
Mom?
I know. I don't internet well. Okay.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah. No. Going back to the dinosaur shot, talking about matching your background with your lighting. This is all this is. Like there is a. I should have done a BTS. It's literally set up right there, but I can't bring the camera over to show you. There is a pink softbox, a softbox with a pink gel in it above them, kind of blocked off at the front. There is a blue LED light. I think it's the LumeCube panel that's bouncing off a white card. So that's the blue on the tire in the front. And then there is a LumeCube with like an orange gel on it coming off where the sunset is coming from. And that's it, man. It's just matching your backdrop, and that's what makes this seamless, because there's not much of this shot. There's a base, which is like the back of a lizard cage. They're like these styrofoam things, I guess they sell on Amazon, and a couple of rocks on either side just to kind of break it from being just that, and that's it.
The vehicle is that the Joy Toy quad, or is that a Halo?
That's the Joy Toy quad, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And you
it's all Joy Toy.
Trevor, which I don't know you to really do too much.
Yeah.
And it's just a digital.
I don't usually, but you have to sell the gunfire. I think you know what I mean. On that, there is a small
projecting rounds though too. You know, rounds.
I love this. I love this line and I love the 3 new figures that they just put up for pre-order.
This line,
this line is awesome.
I love Mad Max, and these guys are these guys are like Mad Max. I love it.
Once I get out from underneath my Hot Toys debt, man, I'll be buying stuff like this.
Because I love the 2 new.
Bro, I just got the
2 new female characters they introduced.
I'm splitting it.
look great.
What's
the
that?
cowboy girl looks awesome, and so does the
I
other
don't think
one.
I saw her. I got to find that. I got to get that.
Yeah,
one.
they just the pre-orders just went up for those two, and then
I'm all in on this. I got the one guy, the other guy. I can't remember what he looks like, but he's
because there's a second female.
Dude.
There's a second female that has a white jacket and she has like a gas mask on, but she has the option for you to get the mech. She has a mech that goes with that character, and that
I have a mech that kind of matches these guys. That I'm gonna go. Is that her?
No, that's not her. No,
no.
Wrong one, Maz. Wrong one.
But like, I will say that this is a style. Like there's a few artists that I've been and do you guys know Mobius?
Yeah.
Yes. Mobius. Yeah.
Okay. I've never had coffee or something.
So that is like, well, I know him personally. I've had a baguette with him. Nice. No, I don't.
Baguette.
Oh, you get fancy, huh?
Well, he's French, so I thought he's French. I thought baguette. But that's the style. Croissant. Like, oh shit! I could have said croissant. Oh, I said shit. Sorry. Anyway, that's what I'm going for.
One of them right
like
there.
That kind of look and feel.
That's one of the new ones right there. And then
hell yeah!
And then there's a cowboy one that she has a cowboy hat that the cowboy hat comes off, like it's a removable cowboy hat, which is awesome.
I just found it.
That one.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one's awesome, man.
The 6-shooter.
This is our new hot spot to buy stuff at. When other
that background, Trevor, is a digital background, right? You say in that photo?
Yeah, it's just literally a sky. Like it's a stock photo of a sky. Like you could do. I mean, it's a sunset. They all look alike. You know what I mean? It just happened to work out that had like purples and oranges. A lot of them do, but it's a tight crop of that. Normally, I try to keep like the stock backgrounds to about 30% of the shot. But it's a desert, so like you can't really put trees or anything in there. I could have put a bigger rock, I suppose, back there, but it didn't. Like this is so innocuous. Like my only concern is like, am I using somebody else's work and is it influencing it too much? But this is the sky. I mean, I could have taken this shot last night. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make a difference.
And sometimes I do that. I keep photos that I shoot for clouds.
Yeah, that's
I have a library of that
excellent
stuff.
idea. Hell yes. I like that much better. I've done that in the past, but yeah.
I have a question, Trevor. What did you use to keep it levitated?
There is a small wire so this is foam, so sometimes I don't treat things as well as I should. Depends on how much I paid for them, but I stuck it into, it's just underneath the back tire, the far back tire, and there's just one wire that's sticking up into a little hole in it, and it's sticking into the foam. So no, right about where the tire is, like where there's like right in the middle of that back tire. No, the back tire.
Okay.
Back tire.
Back tire.
I'm on the back tire.
Back tire.
No,
back.
That's the front tire. There you go. See, now you know.
There's a wire right there, but it's so thin. I photoshopped it out, and it's really
nice.
Couldn't see it much to begin with.
I
try not to do that for ACBA, but like.
What's up, League of Extraordinary Sixers, man? How you been?
Yeah, sometimes it's like too much work to try to hide stuff, man. It's just
I don't get enough love in ACBA no more.
It's tough, man. It's a tough slog these days. This was doing okay, but not as well as like some of these things that are just like, sexual or whatever. Like it's just stupid now. It's like there's a lot of people in there who don't know what the hell they're talking about or doing, and they're just there to like stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
Well, going on to
that was one of the. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Mike.
No, I was going to say to your point on that, Trevor. That's one reason I quit doing portraits is because you could put a picture of a hot chick next to a dumpster fire and it's going to get 1 million likes, even though it has no technical skill at all. I hate that.
There's so many. I'm on so many photo groups, like Fronos Photos. It's like a YouTube guy,
I know.
And he reviewed one of my shots of a figure once, so I kind of started following because I was like, oh, he said it was cool.
Yeah.
And he's got some good, he does some good news. He keeps you up to date, but like his whole group on Facebook, I joined it, and it's just hot chick after hot chick after hot chick after hot chick just sitting there, and it's like that's the stuff that gets liked, and it's like I put a toy photo up, I'm like, oh cool.
Yeah,
it's I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, all right, I'm not going to.
But this stuff here is 100%. That's what I love about the toy photography is that it's all intentional. There's nothing you see in the frame that you didn't do on purpose, whether it's good or bad. And this is technical, and this is skilled. This is controlled lighting. This is, I mean, and like you say, the
posing.
tire fire.
Posing. Like you're not telling like we were talking about with the Hadriana shot. Like you can't tell the figure to just tilt its head just a little bit to the left. Like you got to do that and hope you don't knock the whole goddamn thing over. You know what I mean? Like it's like
and also like it will suck sometimes when you have to go just do those little micro adjustments. You have to refocus everything because everything gets out of focus, and you have to go back and refocus. And I was like,
like her hand is like a little bit like it's on the trigger, but I wish I had pushed the gun a little bit further down. It got like a little.
It's unfortunate that she only has one trigger hand.
Yeah, I think that is the.
And it's her left hand.
No, the trigger hand's on her right hand. Oh. I wish they had two trigger hands, and
I could have sworn she had a finger in. But anyway, maybe that's why it's like that. I thought I had it up enough so it looked like she was. It's my only like nobody would like really.
Yeah, no one's. Yeah, I mean,
there'd be some ACBA people who would say, "Oh, she's not quite gripping it correctly." Blah blah blah. I could have photoshopped that. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I will Photoshop
no hot chick on there.
That's right. She's kind of hot.
It's a good looking figure, and I have two of these, and there's one shot that I did, and I called them I think I called the shot the twins, and I really like that shot I did of them together, because they kind of got that seductive look, like they're trying to get you to come over, and it's no good. They're gonna be
From another teaching standpoint. And I'm just like, this is a pyramid composition. You can see that there's the little skull over there on the side, out of focus, not incidental. Again, not too dark, not too bright. So it's not, but it does point up to the guy with the sword, down to the guy on the motorcycle, and you got a nice pyramid composition. So
very nice, very nice.
It's this kind of stuff, man. Like that's the kind of thing you got to think about, like composition.
You think about more of that kind of stuff than I ever do. I just kind of fall into it if I do at all.
Well, if you have an eye, and I know you have an eye, you do fall into it. Like it's not something I consciously think about. Like I'm going.
Yeah, you don't think about it. It just happens. Yeah,
it just happens, Moss.
It just happens. Yeah. Like and you don't really notice it until after you do the shot and you put everything together, and then you realize, like, oh, I did.
When you're framing it up, you feel it. Like, oh, that should be a little bit more. That should be down. Like what Steve was saying. Like that's what I say. It's hard to say like frame up the shot before you take and set up the shot. But I think he got what I was talking about. Like it's like have an idea, a composition in mind. It may not be exactly what's in your head when you get it down, and you may have to adjust, but at least you've got something, and you're not just building the set and putting things in place and then like, let me find a shot here. No. Think about the composition first and build the set to that composition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all.
I agree with that, man. Or we're going to the fake background stuff. We're going back to my stuff.
No.
Oh, here we go.
We're done with everybody else's, man.
For real.
Because we didn't go over this one.
We started with you.
It's a good shot.
Well, we didn't go over this one, and same case with Trevor is like all of this back here is.
I didn't realize that was.
That's all
vapor.
Yeah, I just got him last week. But all of this back here is a screen grab from the Spider-Man game, so I have nothing really in foreground elements other than Batman and.
Well, you have a surface, right, that ends somewhere.
This is a surface that ends, and it actually ended prematurely. And Pablo can attest to it. We were working it out because you could see a harder line here. What I ended up doing is grabbing some of these color samples and using a feathered brush, like a really mild brush, and bringing it back over and playing with the blend mode to kind of bring this light back over that line. Kind of connect these two pieces of road, which is why I wanted to bring up this picture.
I mean, you could kill that with a little fog. You could light up just the back of it to kind of match that light. But I mean, it worked. I mean, it's hard to see. You know what I mean? Like unless you're looking for it.
Your eye doesn't get drawn to it. Yeah.
Not at all.
Pablo can attest to it. It did though before.
Before, yes, it did because I told him, it's like your eye went straight to that hard edge that was there.
It was a hard edge.
But now,
where's that bat cycle from?
That is a NECA. I just threw the box away, but it's a
NECA, or are you talking about Diamond Select Batgirl? Which is that?
No, that's the that's the
What the hell is that?
It's the '66 Batmobile.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Who puts that out?
I think it's a NECA release.
No, that's not NECA. That has to be like
McFarlane.
Yeah, I think it's McFarlane. I think it is McFarlane. It's from the. Yeah, it has to be McFarlane. There's no way it could be.
Because he's doing the '60s Batman right now.
Right? You missed the spot on the back of your head, Miles.
Oh shit! Shots fired.
Doesn't say McFarlane anywhere on here though.
I do that all the time.
You know what I mean?
But yeah,
I doesn't say McFarlane.
As soon as I bought this bike and him the same day, and as soon as I was like on my way home, I was like, oh my god, I gotta have him stealing the bike.
I dig that bike.
Batman off.
Damn.
I wanted him to do a wheelie on the way, but you can't turn this wheel at all. So it would have looked kind of.
Oh, that's definitely McFarlane then.
Yeah, it's McFarlane. Yeah, I just looked it up. It's McFarlane. Yeah, it's a McFarlane bike.
But yeah, the bike was $20-some odd bucks at Target. And then,
that's pretty good. I like it. That's kind of
cool. I had to do it, man. I had to do it, and I found my Mojo figure. I don't know if I told you guys that. I've been looking for him. I got him that same day.
Maz found his mojo.
I found my Mojo.
Did that one come with the little Robin cart? Yeah. Does that detach? It comes off the.
Yeah, I put some glue tack on it though.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You were telling me that it was popping off too easily when you were. Yeah, that's right.
I haven't got this Mojo yet, but I finally got him. I've been looking for him. Because he was on clearance, and I wanted to take full advantage of the clearance. Mojo.
Nice.
He's nice too. He's not really shiny at all. Like, so the light's really.
I got that 3-pack. I haven't even opened it.
Really, I don't have a 3-pack. I just was able to find this guy. It was $25.
Longshot is the worst. Worst character ever.
He was $25, so I can't complain.
It's not bad.
Very nice.
It just needs some weathering compared to the Con release one. The Con one had more
the 3-pack
weathering.
One, yeah,
the 3-pack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Wait, did we go through all the shots?
I think so. I'll double check for a second.
Because I wasn't sure what you guys went over last week. Like, I don't remember the last shot.
I watched.
Yeah, because I got the rerun on it. So,
it's like 3 hours. What?
No.
Yes.
Forever.
Let me see.
Pardon me, guys. I'm making some coffee before work.
No, you're good. You're good.
Tagged.
Hey, you know what, Pia, happened? I'll tell you this. I didn't realize it, but when I did the Ninja Turtles,
yeah, we're done.
I paid for them all at once.
Oh, did you?
I didn't mean to, but I did.
Damn.
Mr. Mom Collectibles, what's up?
Well, at least they're paid for.
Hold on. Were you talking about the Mezco ones?
Yeah, the Mezco ones.
Yeah.
One of us.
I pre-ordered them, but yeah, I didn't do the full upfront. I'm saving up to pay that at the end of the year.
Yeah,
that's going to hurt in like 2 years, Mike, when you're still waiting for them.
I know.
And you've heard nothing from Mezco.
I know. I didn't intend to pay for them all at once. I was just going to leave the deposit. But
man, people are really expecting them to address it this Thursday for the '89 Batman. Like they better.
Really? With what? Really?
Yeah.
I was like, don't hold your breath, guys. I don't think.
What's the temperature in hell right now? Yeah, that's not happening.
The snowballs are still there.
Yep.
People keep talking about '89 Batman. The Mr. Freeze in March 4th is going to be 3 years too.
Yeah,
Mr. Freeze looks good. Yeah,
Mr. Freeze.
And Ghost Rider is like at 2.5 years or something.
No,
didn't Ghost Rider already start charging though? I thought I heard someone say that they were.
I didn't.
No. Oh, okay. Maybe I misunderstood.
Ghost Rider is just as long as
2.5 years.
'89 Batman.
Wow.
No.
Yes.
Is it?
No, Ghost Rider's 2.5. Ghost Rider was November of last year was 2 years.
Yeah.
So November of this year is 3 years.
Oh.
Yeah, I looked it up. Believe me, trust me.
Since pre-order or since first appearance?
No, since No, since pre-order.
Since pre-order. Because I looked at my order. My order is November of 2020. Yeah, November 2020. So November 2023 is going to be 3 years.
I'll probably do
there's no sign of that coming out.
And break it up into a couple of payments and then be done with it. Pay it kind of.
Yeah, I got mine from Big Bad Toy Store. I'm waiting for them.
It is ridiculous that they're just not telling anybody anything about it. It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's just odd that they haven't even just mention what's going on. Like, why? What's the delay? Even if it's a simple thing, like, oh, we're still working on, we still haven't figured all the kinks yet. Just say that.
I've said, like, if it's going to be another year, just tell me and tell me why. That's all I want to know. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't need the Batman 89 figure. You know what I mean? It's going to be probably going to be a statue on my shelf by the time.
Speaking of Mezco, I got my Atticus Doom, and then I bought the little expansion pack, and I got a Mezit packet in the expansion pack, and it made.
I don't get a Mezit pack.
I don't know why you're showing that again, Ross.
I don't get any Mezits.
Another Mezit.
He rubbed that one in my face right away. I was like, guess what I got? I was like, what? I was like, you're going to hate me for this. Like, oh, you got the little red one. I was like, dang it.
Listen,
I don't get any Mezits.
I know, I'm missing
I haven't even shot Atticus Doom.
Listen, I'm missing Atticus Doom right now. I want that glow-in-the-dark Atticus Doom.
Did you were you able to get one, or you just didn't get to get one?
Oh. I missed it. When I found out it was out, it was gone. Because remember, my time is off. So when I'm sleeping, everything goes up.
Oh yeah, about 3 o'clock. Yeah.
But they warned us that it was going to go up. Something was going to go up, man.
Listen, when you're working in the casino and you're a father, and as soon as you come home from work, you're working as a father. Everything else takes a backseat. Everything else.
Because the Jason mask comes off, it's got a skull face underneath it.
Oh,
yeah. See, I love that one.
Oh,
see,
I want that one.
So this one came in with my Vigilante accessory kit.
Yeah, I don't have a green one yet, man.
So I have this guy, and I did get the black one with the bowler hat and the 2 shotguns. I have that guy, but yeah, I did get this one with my Vigilante kit.
But the red one came with these stickers, and I really dig this sticker. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a cool sticker.
Oh, nice.
And I don't have any Mezits.
I'm surprised.
I got one with Vapor Burner. I got one with Vapor Burner. It was a gold little Gomez. That was it.
I got a gold Gomez with my Nosferatu.
Even with my Nosferatu, I didn't get anything.
Well, we got the same guy. We got the gold Gomez, so you already had it.
Yeah. Did some people get one with their Atticus Doom?
No, I didn't get one.
Okay, because I didn't get one with Atticus Doom, but I did get one with Saw Cutter, and that's
Mike. What do you want? What color you want? I'll send it to you, man. It's just...
Who, me?
I got everything under the sun. I got Mezits.
Oh man.
Coming out of my
whatever you want, man.
Butthole.
Mezits coming out of my
Do you have this one too, Trevor? Get the little army guy.
Oh no!
So
wait a minute. I don't know. You know what? I didn't open up the one that came with Sod Cutter.
What color is the bag?
What color is the bag?
Green.
Yeah, then you have this one.
Oh,
so they're all color coded. So the red one's in the little red baggie, this one's in the green baggie, and then the
so
black
they're getting
one
crazy with them now. Like, because they used to just be like, oh, here's like you got the pink skulls, you finally got a pink one, and with Vapor you got a blue one. It's just the same stupid thing with the stupid little.
And that's because I got this one with my Vigilante accessory kit. It wasn't with the figures.
Sometimes they're at the bottom of the box, Mike. You like throwing them out.
I did. I looked. I even shook out the black bubble wrap, and I'm like, it ain't nothing. I shook it out like a kid.
I didn't get two orders from two orders from Mezco, and I still didn't get a little packet. I didn't get one
order
really
a little flavor pack.
You might like it, the red one.
A little flavor pack.
But I didn't know that red one existed until our buddy Redeemer posted it. I was like, what the heck is a red one? Because I love that hockey mask on it, and it's the little skull.
I put them all away because I just figured they were like standard Mezit. So
each one, So the only one that looks like a standard Mezit is the green one, which he's got the little army hat. But the black one and the red.
What's he holding? Like a shovel?
It's a little Mac 10
little rifle. Love that. See, I want like a dozen of those. That'd be cool.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool, but I do like the red one that Moz just had right now. Because
they're fairly useless, but
they are. Yeah. But if you want to do the Mezco Mondays, you need to have a Mezit or a grub.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
For the Mezco Monday, where you tag them for Mezco Mondays,
or a grub in there.
Yeah. For you to qualify to win, if you want,
I guess I need to start putting them in there. That's all I'm saying. But
I've had them in like the trash bag in the background or something like that. Like it's like, hey, it's there.
I used to be in one of my Constantine shots, I think.
Yeah, you had them in there, right?
I had the black one poking out the door, just right there.
Yeah, I do like the black one because I like the bowler hat on him and the little shotgun.
Yeah.
Do you guys collect vintage collection?
I have a few, not a whole lot.
This Vader is insane. This is
I heard the Vader is one of the best ones. Yeah,
dude, that's awesome.
It is incredible.
Yeah, I've been hearing good things about that
Vader.
How's the posability on him?
Good. The vintage series.
You
is
still find
them
in
Look at this.
I
bought a Sony ZV-1, and the stupid thing, I was going to use it camera-wise for this, and it just zooms in on everything. It's great. But look at the eyes in this, like in the Death Trooper.
Wow,
man, look at that.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
That vintage series, man.
The Black Series doesn't do that.
Mikey, you said you got to get going, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get going. I got a couple things I got to get wrapped up too, man.
All right, man.
Anything going on you want to tell the viewers about before you go?
Not so much. I mean, I'm building a dio. I got some photographs to do. You guys just saw the sliding windows that I made, but aside from that, I just some regular building, and I am doing a collab with somebody that's on Instagram for a 1/12 scale stove. These guys produce they model and make props that are actually functional, like microwaves that the doors pop open and light up, and ovens that have all the racks and all this stuff. So they did this design that is really incredible, and I'm in charge of all the printing and getting it out. And so that's pretty cool. That's something really neat to, even if you don't buy and buy stuff like this, it's really cool to see something so small, so super highly detailed and functional. It's really incredible. But so I did get another 3D printer this week. So I say I didn't get mezzets and stuff, but I did get another.
You can make your own mezzets.
That's right. Make your own mezzets.
I got like 4 now. Yeah.
Quick question. So I just got my first 3D printer. I got an Elegoo Saturn 2.
Right on.
I have the basement. I don't really want the smell down here because this is where all the collectibles are, and this is where I'm working all the time. So I was going to put it in the garage. What is the temperature level that things need to be at for that? You don't want it to be too cold, right?
Yeah, you don't want it to be too cold. I mean, because then
if it's 45, 50 degrees in there, is that too cold?
You're good. You're good.
Well,
oh yeah, okay.
It's not good unless the garage is temperature controlled, because if the resin won't set right if the temperature fluctuates.
Well, I'm planning on getting a curer for it. So
that's another thing entirely. The room temperature is going to cause the resin to not set right. Even though you cured it, it still needs time to set. Kind of like you buy,
I don't have any problem
for your floors. You want to have it in your house for 48 hours before you actually set it, that kind of thing. The resin itself does not set right.
I wouldn't keep the resin out there necessarily. I just pour it before I went to
yeah, you won't have any problem with that, man. I get a bottle of resin right from Amazon, and I shove it right in my vat, and I print with it. I don't have any problem.
But you're printing
language,
old room.
Language, Mike. Language.
Yeah, right. I shove it right in my vat, and
You're printing in a temperature controlled environment, Mike. That's what I'm talking about. You're fine. It's not the resin itself. It's the temperature controlled environment where Mike's not.
He shoves it in his vat.
Well, listen, I mean, there's enough ventilation. I don't know. I just, all I've heard is it stinks. I've got the plant-based stuff. I went and bought that first, but
oh, did you? Yeah.
No
read
good.
into the temperature controlled stuff that I was talking about. I'm sure there's articles on it, because I know when I was considering using the garage, I was reading that, and it would cause curing issues with the resin. When you go to print, it would cause it to be like more brittle or something. I forget what it was.
I mean, if you're in some real
in the garbage, by the way, so it's like literally in the.
I mean,
trash.
I have a separate side of the basement that I could put it in. I just didn't know how bad it is. It's like, is it like I'm going to be like, oh my god, I can't breathe down here?
If it's like that, you should be okay.
Okay.
What you really want to watch with the resin, honestly, I mean, I don't smell anything, but I haul gas for a living, so that might have something to do with it. So, but, you know,
maybe
what you really want to watch is touching it. Now you're getting the plant-based, so I don't know a lot about that, but I tell you what, I get a bad rash if I touch it. You can just plan on going to work for the next week with bumps all through the middle of my fingers. It's just I hate it, but you know, I've just learned to be more careful with it. Yeah,
I'm not going to touch it.
More careful with it. And as far as temperature goes, I mean, if you're in some wildly cold, you know, place and it's like 30 degrees, 40 degrees, but if you're at 50 degrees, it's not going to, you know, you're not going to run into any problems. You know, I don't know about the plant-based stuff. It's probably a little bit different than the actual, you know, resin that I use, but you'll have fun, man. Any questions you got, just give me a shout, man. I print like every day, all the time. So
nice.
You know, yeah.
No
just let us I'm looking forward to
give
it.
Us fair,
Can't wait to try it.
Yeah, just give us fair warning next time you try to shove something in your vat, okay?
Yeah, well, when I shove it in the vat, what happens is it sticks and it pulls on the theft really hard.
Oh yeah, that hurts.
You hear this
we know how much that hurts.
Yeah, you hear it snapping.
That can leave a scar for sure.
Oh, there's alcohol.
You had that issue with the door, remember? It was sagging.
Yeah, the door was sagging. The back door was a little saggy.
Don't want to hear about your saggy. It's going off the rails, completely off the rails. I hope you're learning something about photography, kids.
Yes. This is the part of the show.
This is perfect downtime for men. Okay.
Did you see those windows, Moss? Those little sliding.
Man, I love the windows you did, man. Those windows came out great.
And I know I saw you modeling them. I think, and you were showing
the functional windows. They go up and down. That's fantastic.
I saw the modeling. I didn't see.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude, I saw those. Yeah. That's right. I was watching that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, cool. Man.
Can you print me about 400 of those, please?
Yeah, now I get right on it. 400 coming up.
So all I need is 4.
My ultimate goal is to print like a tree with like branches, like even if it's the lower part of a tree. Like that's what I want, because like making trees, I've made trees, you know what I mean, for dioramas and stuff like that. It's a pain in the ass.
It is. But it depends on what route you also go to, because man, it is.
Well, I've tried at least 6 different techniques. I find that the hot glue one is pretty good, but then you've got to get roots and stuff like that. So you really need to do like the foam, the spray foam. I use that and carve that at the root and stuff. But it takes 4 or 5 hours to make a tree. Mm-hmm. Like one tree, and then you got to paint it.
Well, the last tree I made was that tree of life that I did. That's sitting on top of a stone hand. That's the last tree I did.
I mean, I'm telling you, that's that one. So I want to be able to like print trees.
Yeah, because all my trees are made of aluminum foil and masking tape with wires inside to hold the structure.
That's my first technique. Yeah. Actually, I use the spray foam inside those just to fill them up.
That's a good idea.
Nice.
So forget the wire. I mean, if you want branches and stuff, you got to do wire.
Yeah.
And stuff, but like,
it's a lot of work, though.
That's a good technique, but it is a lot of work.
And it's messy.
It is messy as hell.
Messy. Yeah.
Paper
and they look good from a distance, but you know, if you really want to get them looking good up close, you got to do a lot of paint work, and you got to make sure like you're doing. I don't know if you do like the paper towel or the paper tissue over the top of the tape, right? And then you
So the first
Mod Podge that and scrunch it up and stuff. Yeah.
Yes, because the first trees that I did, I used paper towel, and it has the texture. And then the tree of life,
exactly what I did.
Yeah, so the tree of life one that I did, I used tissue paper, which worked better.
Yes. Yeah, really? Exactly. Yep.
Tissue paper.
Toilet tissue.
Slick. It didn't have any texture to it, so the paint.
Well, the thing is that you when you dip it in your paper mache solution, whatever glue you use, and when you put it on the structure, you have to shape it and then add the wrinkles yourself.
You got to kind of scrunch it and move it around.
That'll give you the texture.
So basically, you're sculpting with liquid and tissue.
Yep. Yeah,
that's a pain in the butt.
I mean, you'll get a
It
nice
is.
natural looking trunk, but it
looks
is
good.
messy and it just takes forever. Yeah,
And it takes a couple hours per tree at least to do that. Then forget about painting it and everything.
Yeah, and then you got to let it dry for a good 12 hours before you can even do anything, because the outside may be dry, but the inside underneath it is still wet.
So my question, I don't know why nobody's done this. I haven't seen any files online yet for a good looking, even the lower half of a tree. I don't care if the whole thing is rounded out from the top, obviously, but I want some branches and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Where did you? Which lawn did you steal that from, Maz?
What?
I'm joking.
That's a good looking tree. That's a good looking tree.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Looks real good.
One of my first trees I made. Actually.
That was good looking.
No, the only thing I've seen 3D printed is a tree stump. That's what I've seen.
That, but
I haven't seen like a full trunk or anything. I haven't seen that.
You're gonna have to print in sections. That's for dang
sure. Oh yeah.
Would?
I don't. Yeah, and I don't know
you
because
wouldn't just print the whole trunk up and then just have branches come out.
You've only got a certain, your z-axis is only whatever
I've got
it
about
is, 8 inches,
10 or 12 inches.
Okay.
For
I'm not bragging or anything, but like
I think it's probably more around 9 inches.
I'm just saying, but
it's not the size, Ma. That's what you do.
It's not the length; it's the girth.
That's right. You want a nice thick trunk. Maybe you do it in 2 sections. You do the lower trunk and then the upper trunk with some branches coming off of it. But yeah, I mean, it seems like an easy thing. I don't know why nobody's done it, because I don't.
I don't know. People, what I model is more, structural. And I think to do something like that, you would probably need to do some different type of software. I don't know. I mean, I use CAD software, but I think those people who do sculpting, 3D sculpting.
Yeah, I bought Z-Wave, and I think I'm gonna. I want to play with that for sculpts, anyways, like head sculpts and things like eventually. But I think that's probably the way to go for textures and things, like an organic feel.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but,
because I do more of the structural type stuff, and so I couldn't. But there should be some trees, man. There really should. I thought about it, but like I say, I just do the structural type thing. So
I think those would sell like hotcakes. Hotcakes would probably sell like hotcakes. Huh?
Yeah, probably would. French toast.
3D hotcakes. Deadpool in the kitchen in the morning.
Oh my God.
Adrian, right? Yeah. Some hotcakes, right? There you go.
I think trees would be great too if you could put like the little locks and keys on them, and that way you could swap out parts and like build different trees.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty tight.
Interchangeable branches.
Swap them out.
Swap them out. Yeah.
Modular trees.
If you could print,
you could put a face on one and like have that be the middle of it or something like that.
Yeah, it'd be so cool just to print it in that translucent color and then put some lighting in it. Oh God!
Ooh,
and they've got powders you can add to all these resins now for different effects. They've got, so they come out looking like a plastic, mold injected type store-bought item. I mean, you could put pigments in these resins. They've got clear resins. They've got flexible resins. They've got, so many different kinds of resins, So.
Happy New Year to those wonderful toys. He says, gentlemen, Happy New Year. Hope you all enjoyed. Sorry for being late. Thank you so much for all the feedback. Appreciate you all. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a supporter.
Good stuff tonight.
Yeah. We had a great time, man. We had a great time.
Yes, take it easy, Mike. It's good hanging.
All right.
Yeah. Have a great night, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah. Take care, Mike.
Night, man. Okay.
And then we're gonna go over this.
I gotta go too.
Quick. We're gonna go over this one real quick.
Yeah, I got work.
Didn't we go over this one?
No.
Yeah, Maz.
No.
I like it.
Maz, it's beautiful.
Look at the time.
It's beautiful.
Look at the time.
I gotta go. It's beautiful.
That's a great shot, man. Post it, and then we can talk about it next week. You haven't even posted it yet.
Yes.
Take it easy, Lou. Thank you so much for being here, man.
I gotta get work. Thank you for having me.
Take it easy, man. Don't forget, Lou. You got Half Shelf Saturday mornings at 9 a.m.
Yes, 9 a.m. So, that's correct. And you'll be joining us next Saturday, won't you?
Who, me?
I just missed it last week. I watched the repeat.
Probably. How about Pablo? Pablo, you gonna make it?
I'm already gonna do a pre-recording at that time, for someone else's live stream, or not a live stream, but a video. Yeah, they invited me a few weeks ago to do it this Saturday.
Yeah. So next Saturday, Pablo, if you want,
yeah,
you could swing by. Trevor, whenever you're ready, if you're up at 9 in the morning, not 6, but 9 in the morning, Eastern time. Turtle.
I know that they have shells. They're generally green. They like they're vegetarians. They're omnivores.
Well, I don't know. I've seen one eat a pigeon.
Ooh.
There's a video on YouTube where one of those what are they called, the ones with the little red markings on their heads?
You're talking about the water sliders.
Water sliders. There's one where there's a pigeon just walking there, and he comes and snatches it and takes it down.
Well, I mean, if I was hungry enough, I'd eat a pigeon probably. So
probably. Listen. Everything that we know about animals being vegetarians and some of them are not, or whatever, is BS, because some of them, they'll eat their own kind for protein, okay? If they see a carcass and they're hungry enough, they'll eat it, okay?
Well, supposedly it's been known for cows to eat rabbits because they need that protein that they can't get from eating grass. And so they'll...
Like, ooh, a little
I would like to see a cow catch a rabbit.
I don't know how they do it, but there's a video where there's a cow just munching on a rabbit. He's just munching on it. I was like, man, I didn't know that was possible.
There's too many videos.
So Trevor, I'll send you a link to whenever you want to pop in.
All right. I mean, I would have come last week was perfectly. You're talking about Mezco, and you're talking about. I'll tell you what. When the next Fury Toys turtle gets announced, I will be on to talk about that because I love those things, man.
Sounds like a plan.
Did you order anything from Gundam?
I did.
No, do they have something?
They have Donnie and Master Splinter up for pre-order. It's $1 down.
The Fury Toys?
Yeah. They have Donnie and Master Splinter and the accessory kit that comes with the extra Leo head, the 2 Donnie heads, and the baby turtles. Yeah, go to Gundam.com.
Why does 5K Toys not have this?
Because they don't have 5K Toys hasn't put it up because they don't have the final pricing for it yet. But Gundam has it up for pre-order for $1, but it doesn't.
That's why I ordered my first one. That was Gundam.
Oh, $1, and it could be like $80 by the time you're done with it.
Right, but it'll give you the option to get your pre-order in there.
Mine was 60 full at Gundam.
Yeah,
like
I don't even see Fury Toys on here. I don't see it, but I'll
no. Type in Samurai. You type in Samurai, you're gonna see all 3 listings.
So Donnie and Master Splinter are there. Yeah, and so is the accessory kit.
Damn, hell yeah!
Yeah, and for $1, it's not bad. It's not $1's not bad if you lose out on it.
All right,
but they will ship about this, people that paid it in full before they ship it to people that are paying in payments.
But there's no option to pay it in full right now because there's no full price. Yeah,
what I'm waiting for is for to pay in full, and then
where are they out of? Where's Gundam?
Hong Kong,
Asian,
Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Like I said, I ordered my first one from them, and then my second one.
He got his.
Looks
he got
good.
his.
Donatello looks awesome, and so. Yeah. So a few weeks ago, the company that made the turtles, they posted for option A and B to either make Donnie taller or make him
looks taller.
Size of Leo. But I think it got voted to make him taller.
Yeah, it looks good. I like that.
They made him taller.
I like that.
No, but too tall.
I discovered them when Lou.
He doesn't look like he's that much taller.
No, not a whole lot, but he's a little taller. Yeah, he's just a little bit, like maybe half, I think.
Maybe half an inch. Yeah.
Trevor, while you're there, start looking at the Joy Toy stuff.
Oh, believe me, man, I'm all
that stuff.
Well, I added you to our group chat on Instagram, Trevor, and I put the links for the 3 Joy Toy from that line. So
awesome. Yeah, I've been avoiding like joining groups and stuff because I just know I'm gonna be. But I'm trying to stick to just those wasteland. I don't even know what they call. They're like space. I don't know what they're called. But anyway,
the Sons of Raya or something like that.
Yeah. But I've gotten out of that. I've gotten a couple of those, like those skull. Battle in Space or Battle of the Stars or whatever figures.
Those are nice too.
Well, the good thing
I'm staying away from Warhammer.
So the good thing about
Warhammer Black.
I want to do a Starcade photo.
So the good thing on Gundam is the pricing for those particular figures are cheaper on their site than anywhere else.
Than Big Bad Toy Store.
The Big Bad Toys and also Fly Mia Toys because I used to order from them. But their pricing is a little better on some, not everything, because there's some other figures that I want from 5K, and they're actually more expensive on Gundam. So it just depends. You just have to hop around.
Yeah. Free shipping too. Is that you computing that when you're doing your pricing?
Yes.
Guys, well, Flamia Toy gives me free shipping too.
Who's leaving?
Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Trevor, Pablo.
See you, Lou.
Later, I'm gonna hit you guys with
great night, man.
Some chats.
Thank you for being here, man.
All right,
appreciate it.
Yeah, that I think it's called Flamia or Flamia Toys. It's out of China. They do free shipping, and that's where I got all my Warhammer figures from.
Nice.
Well, hang around here. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream because we're kind of way off topic here. But hang around. Well, you guys will hang
still toys. I mean, it's not like
toys. Yeah, it's still toys.
Talking about carnivorous turtles or anything like that.
If you want to keep talking for the public, I guess we can.
I don't mind.
Whatever.
But yeah, no, yeah, I love that Sons of Raya or Rajia. That line is awesome. Like they're so fun.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, I discovered that site because I was way behind on that Fury Toys turtle. Like everybody's like, it's sold out. I'm like, shit. And
well, because they have another site where they sold a bunch of Gundam and robotic figures, and then so this other site they kind of made a secondary site, so they are trustworthy. So like, because I've ordered from that other site. So, and they're reliable. So yeah, but I'm just waiting for the full price to come on to see whether I'm going to stick with the $1 with them or if it's going to be cheaper on 5K.
Well, like I said, my Leo was, I think, 65 shipped. So
yeah, which is what, well, I think you were $6 above what we paid.
I was $1 cheaper when I ordered the second one from 5K with the shipping, I think.
There you go. Yeah.
Cheaper. And I was like, whatever. And plus I got mine before you guys did the order from 5K. So.
True that.
Even though it came the slowest shipping they could have shipped it. I mean, managed to be there.
Maz, you getting the DeLorean?
No.
I
pre-ordered the Ecto ones. That's what.
Right. I heard this. Right. You were talking about this the other day.
Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't do the DeLorean. I'm keeping, and I decided not to get Axe Wolves too because I was like, I don't really need them.
Yeah. $300 for shipping. $320 for shipping from Toys Wonderland.
I don't have to worry about that because you know where my Ecto ones ordered from? Big Bag Toy Store, $4 shipping. I mean, they did gank up the price $200 from their initial MSRP of $16.99. But that's a locked-in price. There's not going to be no, waiting.
It's like it's Toys Wonderland, but it's like I got it on the coupon, so it was like $550 or something like that. Which I knew was going to be bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, okay, shipping comes through. I'm wondering what the people who didn't get it on the coupon, what their shipping's like. You know what I mean? Because if they're paying $100, then I'm going to be kind of pissed. But I mean, it still comes out to be cheaper than Sideshow by about $60, which is fine. Whatever. I don't know.
Well, I just learned something today with that site that we were just talking about. They have the Inart Aragon up there, and I'm wondering if they're going to have Gandalf up there too. Because if they have Gandalf
is sold out.
Go back and get it. I mean, he's sold out with most places, but this site is.
You'll be able to find him. Somebody will have him once they get in stock. I think you'll be able to get him.
Yeah, I want to make sure I like Joker before I go spending more money. Is all. But I do want Gandalf. I mean,
you're gonna like Joker. I'm telling everybody. I'm going on. Brother Cousins. I'm going on Best of the Best on Thursday, and I don't know what we're going to talk. I'm sure
I'm supposed to do that too.
A lot of this stuff. Are you?
I'm supposed to.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you just sent me something, Lou. All right.
And yeah, there's a lot of stuff that there's a lot of people that are into like Hot Toys and stuff that are not pretty or just haven't been into customs. You know what I mean? And like I just, they're like talking about the hair. It's going to be too much work to deal with. It's really not. Like you just don't mess with it too much. You'll be fine. You don't have to touch it. It doesn't really move. It's solid, man. It's pretty solid with hairspray. So,
well, it was nice enough that Todd was nice enough to let me change my Joker pre-order from the sculpted to rooted hair. So,
oh, nice.
I was able to switch my pre-order.
That's a better choice. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I just kept seeing that. I was like, I got a job now. I can swing that extra couple bucks, and
that's right.
Hopefully, So
I was like, it's gonna be good. Yeah,
it was just cool of him to hook me up with that, but I don't want to say too much because I don't know if he wants to do that for everybody. I mean, obviously, he doesn't want to sit on product.
Well, the cat's out of the bag now, Maz. You've
I said the person by their name and not where I ordered it from.
Everybody knows Todd.
Well, that's not my fault. I tried.
I don't know who Todd is.
And I did also try to go backstage, but no, you guys are like, just stay live. Sure. You have to curb your mouth. You can't curse, and we could have done backstage.
Sorry. I'll try better next time, man.
We're all adults in this show now.
That's right.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried about me. I don't care. But dude, you see this Ahsoka Tano statue on Sideshow is free shipping right now? Oh.
No. Whose statue is it?
It's the Sideshow one, the premium format.
Oh, from Sideshow?
Yeah.
I don't trust anything from Sideshow anymore.
Yeah, I don't usually either. But you know, the my crow and my crow.
I heard the crow was decent.
The crow's really decent. I mean, he suffers the same problem that Anakin and Obi-Wan suffer. Is his hand doesn't
freaking, the hand bodies are the worst. The bodies, I don't know what they're doing. They've been doing this forever. Every body that they get is a floppy mess. And like I just bought a body from Did Toys, right, for a custom Joaquin Joker that I'm doing. Nice slim body, you know what I mean? Like it looks like a TTM body, like the old Hot Toys bodies that are like $130, and this was like $30. Wow. It's solid as a rock. It's a great body. That's me buying it. You think Sideshow has
joints too, or no?
Not ratcheted joints, but tight, very tight joints. But these bodies that Sideshow buys are like, it's like they're throwaways. Like a company was getting rid of them, and it's like, yeah, you want these? Yeah, take them. They're terrible.
I found it's more of a crapshoot what body you get. I mean, like they don't even have a consistent pool of bodies they're pulling from. Like
maybe, I mean, I don't know.
I watched Jeddah open up his, and he like broke the spine on one of his Clone Wars guys. Whereas mine, thankfully, I didn't do that. But you know, just my bodies seem relatively okay. Just their hands aren't able to really hold the lightsaber. I had to heat them up.
Oh, I heard that they're not even formed to hold the lightsaber. Yeah,
and then freeze it so it would stay closed around the damn lightsaber. So.
But I bought the Maul. The Maul is actually a very good figure. I didn't even buy the Hot Toys Maul because I actually like the Sideshow Maul, except for the body. The body is horrible. I've been wanting to switch it out, but just haven't had the chance. But it's absolutely a floppy mess. And then if you ever got those Jawas that they came out with a while back.
I want Maul's head to go on my Hot Toys body is what I want, but I know it won't work. So
you want the Sideshow head to go in the Hot Toy body?
Yeah, but it won't because the Hot Toys
work. It's magnetic. Yeah.
Yeah. See, Loco Lou says, Pablo, where did they say they was changing?
I think it was on 5K's.
Well, he sent
Instagram.
me a link to a thing for.
He looks taller. You can see it in the picture.
But that vote already went through. Like this was. Man, I want to say it was 3 months ago, and it was only up for about a week and a half. And
I remember seeing it. Yeah,
and they finalized that everybody wanted him to be a little taller than Leo.
It looks like the body is the same body, but the limbs are a little longer.
Yeah.
Like did they do A or B on that? Which one did they go with?
B, because B was the taller one.
No, A was the taller one.
Was it?
I was looking at it. A was the taller one.
Oh, so I know it was the taller one that won. I thought it was B that was the taller one.
Oh, it was like A is the tallest one. I'm looking at it here.
I do like because I don't know where I read, but they did mention that Raph is gonna be a bigger bruiser turtle.
That's cool.
So I'm looking forward. I
like these little gadgets and stuff.
Yeah, the gadgets.
Cool. Yeah, and on his arm, like the communicator and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, they gave me because I tagged them in my first post I got with the spring. They gave me like 500 reward points to put towards stuff too. So I'm waiting for them to give me a full price to use that. Yeah, they appreciated the tag.
Good tip.
Yeah. That accessory kit. I like that the accessory kit comes with the samurai helmet for Donnie.
Damn, this looks cool.
Yeah, that Spencer Splinter. Shit.
Jesus, it's creepy.
His pulsability looks amazing. Like I can't wait to mess with this one. And I love that
the accessory. Oh, the accessory kit. Oh.
Yeah, the accessory kit. Yeah, and it's everything you see there. It's all one bundle.
So we got the. Oh no, we didn't get.
No. So the head is a different expression, and then it's gonna come with an extra hand that can hold the stars. Dude, and then Donnie's gonna get another expression and the samurai helmet to match Leo, and then Splinter gets the little baby turtles.
Dude, what if they go all in this? What's a shredder even going to look like?
I know.
Oh my God.
Well, the thing is, I don't think they're going to do shredder.
You don't think so?
Well, because
the Foot Clan or anything.
Well, because the whole concept behind their story is an animal planet, so
yeah,
I don't think they're going to do any humans. I don't.
Yeah,
think
but you
so.
don't necessarily have to know that Shredder's a human.
But the Tiger Claw looks amazing, though.
You actually don't have to know that the Foot Clan is human.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah,
but
I
would
take those. I would take the Foot Clan as animals or something, like even like wolves or something like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this has become a really good site in my opinion. It's really
yeah. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I've been to it, but I've never ordered anything from it. So cool. This is great.
I can attest to it, man. Like I said, I got mine before 5K got theirs out to most people.
Dude,
people on the West Coast, I think, got before I did. With the
why is this so appealing to me? Like I am not a turtle fan. The only turtles I own are the Batman turtles because I like the design of those. Those were Paul Harding designs, and they were really cool.
Yeah, I want to get the Rebel because they're better posing and they still look like that.
Do they? Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but good luck finding those Rebel Tech.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, yeah. But I just love the soft goods on this, and like
it's an amazing.
The expressions on their faces and the detail in the texture of the skin and stuff like that is so cool. Love them.
Oh, you want me to post this? Is what you're okay? Hold on. He wants me to share this.
Okay.
Oh, apparently we have the channel now. Okay, cool.
So you see Raph right there. Raph, you can tell by his silhouette how big he's gonna be.
Mikey's gonna come with a skateboard. It looks like too.
I dig it.
Cool. Because I had a hard time finding a dang skateboard in scale with stuff. You know, I got lucky with the Alfred and Mikey 2-pack. Came with an actual.
You know, one of my favorite accessories that Donnie's coming with is that flint rifle.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I like them.
I can't wait to use him with that rifle because I've always seen Donnie to be a marksman. Because what's the name of that company that made those mechs? Those robotic Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah.
Because Donnie, even in that, Donnie has a huge sniper rifle, which is, I wanted to jump on board on those, but 150 per or something like that.
Yeah, that's a little specific for that kind of money.
But these are fantastic.
I love these things.
I wonder if he only comes with the spear, or if he also comes with a bow.
No, he comes with the bow staff, and he comes with that spear, and he comes with the flint rifle.
Okay.
I don't mind that Splinter is taller, but it would have been kind of cool if he was a little bit shorter.
A little shorter, yeah.
Unless he's just standing forward, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, well, a lot of the pictures he's got more crouched down. Actually, what is this?
Yeah.
Heat Toy 169. What are you talking about, Lou? Are you buying it as a bundle or something?
Oh, I think he's talking about those mech Ninja Turtles. I think that's the name of the company. Heat Toys.
Oh, Heat Toys. Yeah. 170.
You guys.
Oof. Yeah, that's too much.
That's just for one. They're 9 inches tall.
I don't know if it's Fury on IG that has more pictures of that Master Splinter, because man, the articulation that's going to be on that figure is just the poses that they had him in. It's like, wow. And I love that the tail is segmented.
Yeah,
you're going to be able to get to do some neat poses with that.
You won't have to worry about a wire like messing up with you or something. Or,
my only concern is that after a while,
like degrading over time.
Yeah, well, the only thing that I'm concerned with is after a while of posing it, if it'll get loose, and you would have to put some of that fix-it joint loose.
Yeah, it's the first time I've heard of fix-it today, so you guys are going to tell me more about that later.
Yeah, that stuff is great to help fix loose joints, but it didn't help me on my Aerothere and Belphegor, unfortunately.
It wouldn't help me on my Pred Alien Hot Toy either. Local Lou says that the Heat Toys thing is also die-cast.
Yeah, they're die-cast. That's true. Yeah.
So it makes that price point a little bit more, whatever. But
boys, I gotta get going.
Yeah, I figured you had to go
wrap it up.
Thank you for being here, man. I hope we.
Thanks,
I know your attendance is sometimes, if you can be here, whatever. But this is episode 50. I would love to make sure that I got you here for episode 52 because it'll be 1 year. So.
For sure. I'll
be
here.
At least make sure. I mean, great to have you at 51 as well. But
yeah,
we'll have a party on 52. I think we're gonna
party.
I hope with some beers
here for a party,
fun, and be a little less serious. So
can we swear?
I mean, I guess we can. It just might affect my monetization. Not that I ever get a check.
Well, don't we have to wait 5 minutes from after the beginning of the show and then it'll be okay?
Yeah, something like that. God, I don't do that on my own shows. I'm surprised I'm making any money.
But anyway, we'll go ahead and get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. If you like the video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And of course, thank you always for watching and being with us today.
Yes, laters, everyone.
Have a great night, guys.